Guys, it has come to my attention. By the way, hello, Emily.
Oh, hi.
It has come to my attention that I haven't done a opening bit in a while.
So the bit for this episode is you filing a complaint about not having done a bit.
In a while.
Why did you laugh so hard at me saying, oh, hi?
Because it just came out of nowhere.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, you haven't been on in a while, so it's a pleasure to see you. Well, hear you, I guess, since this is a audio podcast.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. This is, in fact, an audio podcast called Radio Sentai Castranger.
But I would like to personally announce that I pulled a lane and got myself a new toy.
Oh.
I got myself a deluxe Tojima driver from Tojima Wants to Become a Kamen Rider.
Tojima driver?
A Tojima driver, as I like to call it. It's very flimsy. It's very small, but then again, it's meant for children, of course, waiting for the premium Bandai release. And everything is all red. The CSM Tojima driver, as I am now going to call it.
What does it look
But
like?
we're not here to talk about Tojima. We're here to talk about the other anime. So, now, let us count up that cute of that roll call. Fuck, I almost had it.
Smooth.
Sa, omae no roll call, kazuero.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect!
Show running super savant. Level up. Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loudon Online. Greycaster Robolane.
Researcher of the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster Ultra Guard.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014. Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 557.
No, fuck Dwebble. Fuck Dwebble. It's fucking episode of Mega Starmie.
No! Get this sin out of here!
I saw people saying he's an Ultraman reference.
Yes, very much an Ultraman
Starmie and Staryu have always been Ultraman references, so this is the most on-brand shit Pokemon's ever done.
Wait a minute. Starmie and Staryu are Ultraman references? How?
Because if you listen to Staryu's cry, it goes, yeah! And then when it's losing energy, it literally goes doo-doo, 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 like an Ultraman's color timer.
I never freaking noticed. Oh my god. I always wondered why the heck it said, yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah, so as on-brand as this is, I fully understand what Mega Starmie is, what they're going for, why it is what it is. I still deeply and profoundly hate it.
Oh, I love it. Japan's eating this shit up. It's great.
All I could think when I saw it was, I am the original Starwalker.
Which is appropriate because I am pissed off.
Yeah, this Mega is pissing me off. I am the original Starwalker.
My god, if I could fit it in its name, I would literally nickname my Starmie Luke Starwalker.
Just name it Starwalker.
Yeah.
In other
I don't even know if you can make that reference. Do you even know what Starwalker's from, Lane?
No.
That's what I thought.
Final Fantasy 14?
No?
No!
I have no fucking idea.
From Deltarune, you plebe.
Oh, that's true. Fuck it.
That's the boy.
No, everything's F14 with you.
That's very not true. I spent the last week finishing Digimon Time Stranger and starting Pokemon Legends ZA, and man, it's so weird to think that for less than 24 hours, Pokemon and Digimon were actively competing for my attention.
Time Stranger.
There was this, basically Starwalker is just this weird little star dude who will show up in random places in the game.
They're kicking Lancer. It's so awful.
No, don't kick Lancer.
Love Lancer. Anyways, we're a bunch of megas that get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider Super Sentai and a third thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Mega Slowbro, obviously.
I found that really cute picture of Slowpokes. That made me think of you, so I sent it. Let me see, do I still have it?
I caught a slowpoke today, actually, right before we hopped on.
I want to get an alpha Slowbro so bad.
Slowbro's already pretty big.
I know, but I want a bigger one.
How big would an alpha Slowbro make it bigger?
I will say, like,
I mean,
I didn't play much. I rage quit Arceus after very long, so I didn't play a lot of it. I'm now learning the experience of being absolutely fucking terrified of alpha Pokemon.
That still happens in this one?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Even if it's in a city, I'm surprised.
Yes. I was surrounded by 3 of them at one point.
See, you guys talking about playing your Pokemons and your Digimons, even though I love Mons. I love Mons in general. Whereas what I've been doing is playing Little Nightmares 3 5,000 times.
Hell yeah.
I've been watching the Game Grumps play that.
The third one? Or, like...
I think it's the third one.
Yeah, the third one just came out. And due to Spectre's gaming vigilance, I have seen the ins, the outs of this game everywhere. It has been an experience.
Fun. All right.
So what are we talking about this week?
I finished Saban's Mask Rider this week.
I've been enjoying it a lot, actually.
Dextastic.
How was it?
It's okay. It's on par with season 1 of Mighty Morphin.
It exists.
Oh, and I saw Tron Ares today. I actually really enjoyed it.
Nice.
What am I gonna watch now? Probably finish the Ultraman series, the Ultra series.
And then you'll have finished every Ultra thing.
Have you accepted Furbus? Furbus was the best character in that show. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it won for Gar when Furbus drove a van
and a plane. And you see him riding around on a bicycle delivering papers.
Oh no.
Also, Digimon Beat Break started this month, and it's promising.
Wow, Digimon.
Oh yeah, I need to catch up on that.
Digimon.
It is Digimon.
Right.
Anyway, this is a Tokusatsu podcast, right? This week we're talking about Zeztz episode 6, Gozyuger episode 34. And our feature topic is the Portrait of Kamen Rider Skull movie from Fuuto PI.
Damn it, I'm just thinking about that video. Just
it's a Tokusatsu podcast, which means we can talk about Tron.
You know what? That's valid.
Dude, if we ever talk about Tron Legacy as a freaking feature topic, I would be down.
I honest to goodness was thinking that watching it today. I was like, wait a flippin' minute. I know why Lane likes this so much.
Well, yeah, Tron's amazing.
Yeah, I saw it last weekend.
I love it because digital stuff and Toku, yeah.
Yep.
I saw it last week and I thought it was okay. All right, we got some news, not a lot, but Gar decided to inject some Ultra news in there, so we're going to fill the gap.
News mode.
First up, we have an SH Figure Arts Kuga release, the Kurogatake no Shito set. So this is as part of Kuga's 25th anniversary celebrations. It is a set based on the final battle from Kuga episode 48. It comes with both Kuga Ultimate Form.
Fist fight.
Yeah. It comes with both Kuga Ultimate Form and Endagava Zeba, both at 145 millimeters tall, featuring a special finish with blood splattering and snow effects. Their belts are depicted cracked, and they both come with interchangeable hands.
Does it come with flame parts? So
that would be fun. So it's basically like a little mini diorama of the two characters like cross-countering each other, which is pretty badass.
Well, I can pose my bloody Kuga with my dirty Kuga.
Does it come with the snow?
With the dirty Kuga, it comes. No, just like with the dirty Kuga, the blood spots are like sprinkled onto the figure.
No, it doesn't come with the snow, but you'll have plenty of time to save up enough snow of your own because this comes out in March next year for 23,100 yen.
Yeah, you're getting 2 renewals. That's a fair price.
So that's like what, $300?
Yeah, it's like 250.
250-ish.
Probably would be closer to 300 after everything. So,
and that's some battle damage figures. The cracked belt is a nice detail.
I would honestly buy these because that fist fight is one of my favorite fights in Kamen Rider.
I prefer that one episode where Kuga like jumped on the monster and just brutally beat it while he was like on top of him.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I saw. I actually shared it with Lane. Someone made a mock-up meme of that with Lex Luthor from the new Superman movie.
1A, 1A, 1A,
Just keeps playing the Kuga punching the shit out of the Grungy.
That's actually amazing.
I love that meme.
I haven't seen it used as a meme, but I'm glad it's a meme.
Oh yeah.
I just want more Lex Luthor, really.
Well, yeah, because you like evil smart guys, right?
If you want to see more of him, he showed.
That's not why.
If you want to see more of him, he apparently did show up in I want to say in a moment in Peacemaker season 2.
Cool.
And it's post Superman, so
yeah, I know.
All right, moving on. Next, did you enjoy the Boom Boonger formation lap and all the other Boom Boonger stuff? Because there's more coming.
In manga form.
Yeah, more manga. So this is Bakuage Sentai Boom Boonger bonus lap, Return of the Procurement Agent. It is a comic focusing on Genba, aka Genba Delivery. Yeah. The comic will depict the planet Bureki recapture arc. Oh, so this is them taking back their planet after the series.
Cool.
Very cool.
So you guys ready to do that galaxy racing thing? No, man, I'm gonna go save my planet.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's a thing, isn't it?
I have to go take my planet back. Space Inuyasha's off to reclaim his home planet. Boom Boonger head writer Atsuhiro Tomioka will write the series. Series producer Yoshito Kuji in charge producing and planning. The comic will be out this winter, exclusive to the Toei Tokusatsu fan club.
Battle the endangered planet of Bureki. A young prince named Genma Bureki is inherited with powers from a Japanese man to become Boon Orange. Dude.
Somehow, I love how like sexy they made him.
He's a fucking fox demon man in a manga.
No. Do you know what he looks like here in this image? He looks like if Inuyasha and Sesshomaru just like fused.
Or you could just say it's a younger Sesshomaru.
Yeah, a little bit.
Before he was an asshole.
Was he ever not an asshole?
Yeah, right. No, Sesshomaru was probably always a dick.
I mean, he's voiced by David K. What you expect?
I mean, that's an after fact, but sure.
Oh, no, just for record, I'm not calling David K. a dick. I'm saying just his performance.
He tends to play dicks.
I mean, yeah, Sesshomaru is my favorite character in Inuyasha, so.
I mean, have you seen Beast Wars Megatron? How Shakespearean, how Shakespearean that man could be.
Yeah. I mean, yes. All right.
I mean, to quote Letterkenny, "I'll get off the cross. We need the wood."
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
That's the most on-brand reaction I could have had.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Speaking of dinosaurs, though.
Are you saying Jesus was a dinosaur?
I don't have time to unpack that. Moving on. In Shokugan modeling project news, the massive V-Rex Robo. So they previewed it insofar as it's not even painted yet.
The Jesusaurus.
Jesus. God damn it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Look at this thing.
People who saw Time Force will know this as the Quantosaurus Rex, I think it was called.
The
Q-Rex, yeah.
The Q-Rex.
That's sort of funny. They went from V-Rex to Q-Rex.
Well, yeah, because it was called a Quantum Ranger.
Yeah.
Okay, but the biggest question is, though, is this one remote controlled?
No, Lane, and that makes this
then
one...
it sucks.
No, this one makes it... Lane, would you rather have a figure that is so stiff it can only transform the one time and have no articulation? Or would you rather have a fully posable fucking dinosaur robot?
They mentioned that
build.
They mentioned that it's scaled to be size accurate when put next to Time Robo because it's a big boy.
it's beautiful. Look at this boy. He is like massive.
It's unpainted too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
It comes unpainted. You get to paint your own custom colors on it.
Also, that prototype
not true.
Time Robo looks sick. I would actually like a Time Robo in those colors.
This is really cool, but I'm still waiting for the one where it launches them into the time portal. I want that one.
You know what? That would be great because we found out recently.
Complete with extending arm.
There's a display photo here of it. I'm just gonna quickly share it in the chat. You see the combination mode for Time Shadow and Time Robo. We found out, I want to say like 3 weeks back when Time Robo was released or announced, that there is a toy exclusive form for the Time Machine one and Time Shadow.
Cool.
And let's just say the black and yellow look is beautiful. And I want that in the mini plug.
They missed out having the Megazord not be called Time Machine. No comment on that.
Fair.
Cool.
No, fair. Just
Time Machine.
Yeah.
What's that about Time Magazine?
All right. Well, it's been a light news week, and that was all the relevant shit that I had on my end. So I'll let Gar take over for the rest of the stories.
Damn.
Alrighty. Well, it's true. That's why I decided to unload a bunch of Ultraman news stories, and it doesn't help that I was also editing a Ultra News. Oh wait, it's Ultra News mode. I'm grabbing it quickly. I'm grabbing it. We're doing this live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Grabbing it. He's grabbing it live on air.
Mode.
I don't know what it is, but he's grabbing it.
It's the logo you made.
It's the logo I made.
It's Ultra News time.
It's in Rube colors.
Alrighty. We're doing this in somewhat a release order. Not really. Herp derps. So we found out recently that the Ultraman 4K Discovery Experience will be getting a Blu-ray release, or not a Blu-ray release, a 4K release. It's called 4K Discovery, dude.
I fucking love that it has the subtitle "The Fantasy Tokusatsu Series."
Well, yeah, that's what
it is. The only one of those.
That is the like one of the original ones. That's what it's known as in Japan. Yes, we'll be. The Ultraman Connection site announced that we would be getting a English dub cast. For the set. So just to briefly explain, this is a compilation special that came out to sort of showcase episodes that are going to be out on 4K, which there's a 4K set coming out next year. We will get to him, Decker. We're going to go in fucking order of the announcement. All right. Playing the captain, we have Jason Douglas, who is best known as Beerus from Dragon Ball's dub.
Douglas.
He'll be playing Captain Muramatsu. As Shin Hayata, we have Aaron Dismuke. I think that's it. He was Alphonse in the original Fullmetal Alchemist English dub.
Now.
And he's also in Kaiju number 8 at the moment. As I can't remember his name. I just had his name. What was it? Gen Narumi.
Okay.
He's the purple hair guy that controls Kaiju number 1's weapon. Clicked on the wrong thing. Right. As Daisuke Arashi, we have Larry Brantley, who is Spinner in the My Hero Academia anime.
Okay.
As Ide, we have my personal favorite, Frank Todaro, who is like one of the current voices for Starscream.
Oh.
And like he didn't do so well. Like I personally don't like his performance in the Netflix shows, but when he has like full control of what he can do, he is fucking hilarious.
This guy looks like a Channel Awesome YouTuber.
And him being Ide, he does look like a Channel Awesome.
Some YouTuber. Wow, deep cut.
No, a Channel Awesome. Like, look at this guy and tell me he wouldn't review like I don't know.
Something.
Some random ass fucking 90s cartoon. Alrighty. Playing Fuji, we have, or rather, voicing Fuji. No, damn it, doing this live. We have
iCarly.
Barr. Kind of looks like her, but it's not her. Caitlin Barr is currently in. She is currently Mina in Kaiju number 8. Emily, all right?
Emily, are you okay?
Yeah.
Your breathing's.
You're
Yeah, I'm fine.
heavily
You're breathing very
as-
heavily and that in your mic, that's why.
Okay.
I was checking on you.
Yeah. Ultraman will be voiced by Sonny Strait. So we have fucking Krillin as Ultraman.
Krillin, Usopp.
He's voicing Ultraman.
That's awesome. Shwa.
Now we just need
and
Ultraman
yes,
to use a Destructo disc.
I mean, he already does.
Well, there we go.
And yes, of course, we have that as the theater manager / narrator for the special is Charles Martinet.
Fucking Mario.
Oh, sweet.
Mario, Luigi, Wario,
Formally.
Waluigi.
I got to see him, and then I wanted to go meet him, and then I would have had to pay like $100, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I was there.
Yep.
And this apparently, not spoiled for me, but apparently they will be doing the final episode in this 4K special.
Cool.
Because Zaffi also got announced. He'll be voiced by Chris Hackney, who is in the Shin Ultraman English dub.
Cool.
Oh.
He was Shinji Kaminaga, the main character. And he's not alone.
I keep forgetting Ultraman actually got dubs.
Yeah. As Mephiles, we have reprising the role Jordan Woolen, who voiced him in the Shin Ultraman dub. And we also have Kellen Goff voicing Alien Zareb in this dub as well. Which Kellen Goff is, I know him from the Ink Tank crew on YouTube, where they talk about.
I'm pretty sure he's in Five Nights at Freddy's.
He's, you know what? Each of you mentioned how one of them looked like a Channel Awesome YouTuber. This guy gives off Channel Awesome YouTuber.
Like, I'm 80% sure that Kellen Goff is a voice of someone in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Probably is. But yes, this set will be coming out in November for $80. But it's a 4K special.
No, you know what? This guy gives me Normal Boots reviewer energy.
Oh my god, remember Normal Boots?
Oh, he's apparently Rockstar Freddy. Alrighty, so that's the first Ultra News story. Now to get rid of all the cast member things I had.
Vegas, what did I say? Like I said, Normal Boots.
Moving on to some premium Bandai news, we have the Ultra Replica Picari Brusher 2.
What is that?
What the fuck is this? A toothbrush?
Oh, yep.
The transformation device for Ultraman Zerf.
Yeah.
It's a toothbrush?
What?
Well, yep. It's a toothbrush.
It's an Ultraman that has a fucking toothbrush!
Oh, he brushes his teeth and he raises the toothbrush up.
Does he fight the fucking
Is that so that every kid ever would imitate that?
Oh.
Honestly,
While
like
brushing their teeth.
Me and Gar watched the Ultraman Zerth movie, like the first one, and like you guys are not prepared for the shit that we watched. Like, my God, it was a trip. Like we can't even describe it. You have to watch the movie to like fucking understand. It was wild.
So yes, to celebrate Ultraman Zerf's 30th anniversary next year, we will be getting the Zerf toothbrush based on his transformation device from the second movie, Ultraman Zerf 2, Superhuman Big Battle Light and Shadow.
That's the most generic ass movie title I've ever fucking heard.
Come on.
Superhuman Big Battle Light and Shadow? How does that not describe every piece of tokusatsu fiction ever produced?
I love
Okay,
This is my favorite though. So, although it is a transformation device, this item is made in cooperation with a toothbrush manufacturing company. Thus, the end product is made using the same manufacturing process as a ready-made product, with toothbrush-like bristles attached. Even if that is the case, this product is not a toothbrush. Do not put it in your mouth or use it near water. So, even though it looks like a toothbrush, it could function like a toothbrush, it's not an actual toothbrush.
Don't use it as a toothbrush!
And it comes with
it's almost pizza.
This is the same energy as people who make shit that looks like food, but it's not food. Do not eat that cake? Tide Pod. Do not brush your teeth with the henshin device. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it sure looks like a toothbrush. That was their intention.
If you don't know just what it is, don't put it in your mouth.
In your mouth.
Swatch.
But yes, this will be a premium Bandai exclusive item.
Our Discord is asking if they can stick it up their ass, and I'm going to not comment on that.
I mean,
you can, but beware the consequences.
I want my ass to be clean on the inside. I'm not
I want it to be heroic.
I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink asking why.
And not full of shame. What is even happening? What is Ultraman?
Can I go back to bed, please?
So this
no, I can't.
Item is going to be 6,600 yen. Pre-orders will end on November 17th of this year, 2025, and it'll be coming out.
I 100% thought you were going to say $6,000, and I was just willing to accept that.
Who wants a $70 not toothbrush?
Surprisingly enough, this is like cheaper than like a normal electric toothbrush. Like electric toothbrush is
Someone will brush their teeth with it. It will happen.
And they'll get electrocuted to death.
They will be punished for their sins, and it will be Gar. I'm not hearing a no.
I was just... See, I was just as flabbergasted as you guys were when Gar first told me about this, and then as becoming an Ultraman fan over the years, I came to accept it. I was like, no.
This goes right on
the... Is that the weirdest tenshin device Ultraman has ever had?
This goes right on the shelf next to Tenga Robo.
Sure. Yeah, I'd say this is probably the strangest tenshin device that Ultraman's had.
I know he's had like sunglasses and stuff, but that's not that weird.
Zero Eye.
Toothbrush is pretty weird.
God damn this entire franchise.
Yep.
But speaking of 30th anniversaries, Ultraman Tiga also celebrates its 30th anniversary next year.
Oh, look, a flashlight!
So Bandai is re-releasing the original Spark Lens.
But it doesn't work as a flashlight.
Do not shine it in the darkness.
Don't you dare use it. Don't you dare use it as a flashlight. Yeah.
Like we're not saying that this is like a replica, like upgrade of the original toy. Like, no, this is like a re-release of the original toy.
You will not become Ultraman. Cool. Do not transform with it.
Okay, Panner, I know you're trying to make a joke, but come on, man, it's not a funny joke.
It also doesn't help that this one opens up when activated.
This was apparently made with a brand new mold. The re-recorded audio from the toy is reproduced as well. It has bonus audio that recreates the transformation sound heard in the series, so that's good. So it's a upgraded version of the original toy.
Okay.
For a limited time, you can also get the Ultraman Tiga final version soft vinyl figure that will be 165 millimeters in height. It is only available to fans who pre-ordered the item from October 10th at 1 p.m. to October 13th. Shit.
Oh well.
Oh shoot! Did you miss? Oh, you missed it.
Oh, I missed the window. I'm sorry, Gar.
Oh God, I'm
Damn it.
sorry.
This is only limited to one person. I think the news article.
It's only limited to one person. Oh,
Sorry,
there's
don't
only
worry.
one of these. F you.
Someone will sell this on eBay, guaranteed.
Like,
Only one person will have this vinyl.
Only limited to one person.
I don't know why. Once again, just like with the $6,000, I was just willing to accept that.
Oh yeah, it definitely says.
So there's one of them. Okay.
What?
I think it meant to say one per person.
I fucking
no, that'd be-
hope
Yeah, but no, I was just thinking like,
They only make one of these.
It would be-
This is like
yeah, they made.
this is like the equivalent to like the Turbo Man doll.
there is only one golden
No, I
Tiga.
No, I was thinking that like, and like, oh, there's only one. It would be cool if Gar won it. But no.
Now you don't have to feel bad about missing the pre-order.
The premium Bandai item will be going for 8,000 yen and is set for a May 2026 release, and pre-orders will end on January 12th, 2026. Because Bandai
Damn.
knows this thing's going to keep selling out. If the Ultra Replica taught us anything,
Well, because if there's only one, it's definitely gonna sell out.
fight to the death.
Exactly, the battle royale begins. It really is Jingle All the Way now, isn't it?
Ta-ta, Ultraman.
I have to get the Ultraman doll.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's a cool looking vinyl, but just it's not really for me.
he took two. Get the Ultraman.
Like,
Oh
like
my
I get
God.
it's supposed to look like the finale of Tiga, but that's not what he looked like in the finale.
No,
Not at all.
I mean, he was basked in light. I don't know.
But this will probably hype
Like
up
when they
a
make
bit.
those rare chase figures that are like transparent or gold or something, they look nothing like the character, and people still snap them up just because they're rare.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I've never
Yes,
been a
yeah.
fan of those.
Welcome to the consumer
Awesome.
mindset.
So we got two SH Figure Arts news, and they're one of them is I'm pretty hyped for. SH Figure Arts Ultraman Saga.
Hell yeah, that looks gorgeous.
So Saga's finally getting a figure art. He never
So,
done
okay.
Ultra Act.
This thing looks like a Seath from Final
So-
Fantasy 13.
So the thing with Ultraman Saga is it is a fusion of three Ultramen: Ultraman Dyna, Ultraman Zero, and Ultraman Cosmos.
Oh, Lane, those smart.
I
bastards.
apologize for interrupting the Ultra news, but your mention of figure arts reminded me that recently they announced figure arts of Elphaba and Glinda from Wicked.
That's weird.
Yeah, you can get an Ariana Grande figure art now.
Hell.
Yes.
Sorry, Gar, you were saying.
Yeah,
just
no, I
realized-
just thought it was interesting.
No, I just realized they waited until the Cosmos figure art got announced, and then they went in and like, okay, now we can do Saga.
Yeah, 'cause he's part of him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Because we said it's a fusion of three, including that guy. So
Yeah, Saga shit, freaking sick dude. Great design.
Is he shit or is he sick? Make up your
No,
mind.
sick. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
I know. But yeah, this figure art was made thanks to the help of the Light Sculpture Studio, who helped model the suit. And we'll talk about its co-partner soonish. This is also a premium Bandai web exclusive for 9,900 yen and is set for a March 2026 release.
And he comes with a Kamehameha Blast.
Yeah,
I mean, kind of, yeah.
it's like a beam attack. Yeah.
The Saga Plasma effect part. And the Saga Cutter effect. Yes.
AKA Fang Joker's Arm Fang.
But he's not alone.
and I love people who can do like these really elaborate figure setups with all the effect pieces and stuff.
But he is not alone because he is joined by his fellow Ultraman Saga companion, SH Figure Arts Hyper Zetton. Unfortunately, does not come with Death Scythe parts.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not my favorite Hyper Zeton Death Scythe. Come on.
So yeah,
What in the
yeah,
Beetleborgs?
Decker already beat me to it. It comes with, you can take Hyper Zeton's arm and attach it to Ultraman Victory, so that you can give him his Zeton Ultra Trans arm.
Oh, that's cute.
The figure extensive articulation, which includes a pull-out shoulder mechanism and sliding shoulder armor. Ooh.
Hmm.
It comes with bonus Scythe attachment for Victory, and its later re-releases for Orb Trinity. Oh, you can attach the Zeton part to either Victory or the Orb Trinity figure art.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was confused about. Again, premium Bandai, and this one's going for a bit more, 12,100 yen.
Well, yeah, monster figure arts usually go for a bit more.
You know, he's kind of
Well, because they're big and
Yeah, it's not that much
Monstrous.
bigger.
Oh. You know what, Lane? There it is. It's called Hyper Zeton Imago. So they'll probably release one down the line with the Death Scythe parts.
Hell yeah. It's my favorite Zeton. So cool.
But yeah, this will be released in April.
Cool.
Right, and the last Ultra News story, if you live in New Jersey or live near Jersey, for 2 weekends, November 15th and 16th and the 22nd and 23rd, there will be 2 Ultraman live performances.
oh, New Jersey.
Yeah, New
Ultraman's finally
Jersey.
here to save New Jersey.
Oh, he's been there
Yes.
several times.
Anything else?
Ultraman versus the Toxic Avenger.
It'll just be like a live show event, as they do at the conventions recently, like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. Most likely Ultraman Omega will be there, Ultraman Zero, and the original Ultraman, of course.
Apparently, this is also a collab with a ramen restaurant chain called Q Ramen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the news article also announced that the dub of Ultraman Omega will finally be streaming later in November.
Cool.
So yeah, which by the way, I asked one of the members of Ultraman Connection this week of like, when are we gonna get a new Blazar like streaming release? Apparently early next year.
Oh, sweet.
Because nothing like, here's the Blu-ray. Oh, sweet, but you know, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube, and they region locked it. You fucks. And it's like, here, you can watch it on Tubi. Thanks. It's just a movie that comes after the show.
Oh. Man, that sucks with Precure too. We don't get the movies.
Because it's a weird gamble thing of like, why don't you get the movies? Different copyrights.
Yep, same with Precure. That's why Crunchyroll has to edit the openings of the episodes that originally had movie promo openings, so we don't get to see them on there. I guess because they should just want to act like the movie doesn't exist.
Well, you can't. Oh no. But that is the Ultra News. Oh, wait. Sorry. One more thing.
Oh.
There's one more thing.
But wait, there's more.
Ultra Galaxy Chat episode 3, What Are Names, is also out too. 2 weeks in a row, two episodes of Ultra Galaxy Chat.
Keep it up, Gar.
This episode debuts Vegas in Ultra Galaxy Chat. There he is in his bear form.
I was wondering who that was with the gorilla arms.
It's
Oh,
Vegas.
sweet.
He's bear. It's his bear mode.
He is a bear.
Or is he a crab?
No, he's a bear.
Oh, come on.
Crab.
I mean, nothing beats the time when I was at work doing my thing, and it just clicked into my brain. He calls himself a bear, and we just go with it. We don't question it. We just go with it.
Nothing cancelable's in it. Now I'm worried.
That's a story for another time.
You have to watch the episode.
No, because I edited out that entire subplot.
Oh. You'll have to subscribe to the Patreon.
So you guys have fun with your comment? I call it a subplot. Anyways, you guys enjoy your Rider and Sentai, and I'll be back for the other Rider stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, take care, man. You can tag in for me.
All right.
I have to turn Gar off the overlay and then push the button.
Good morning, Rider Zeztz!
Escape with all.
Man, I love Zeztz.
I'm pretty sure whoever designed this prison played Freedom Wars because that's a fucking panopticon.
No, this prison seems like something from like an Atlas RPG.
Close enough.
No, I agree. It
Tell me
feels
I'm
like
wrong.
a Persona.
Especially once it came to
are we allowed
fucking
to
life.
Spoil... Yeah, I was gonna say, are we allowed to spoil that the prison is a giant monster that looks like a boss from Splatoon Side Order?
Anyone listening to this will have watched the
the
episode, so...
Yeah, it's super cool finding out that the prison itself was the nightmare, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh my fucking god! I just like saw it.
Yeah, hearing the prison was a nightmare was one thing. Seeing what that entailed and what it looked like was a moment of what the heck is this? Oh no, I like it.
But no, we need
good
to talk.
monster.
We need to talk about the big thing, the elephant in the room. I know it's also like a preview for next episode, but holy shit, the twist with Nem.
What are we referring to?
She's in a coma.
Oh, I did not pick up on that part.
Yeah, she got into an accident 4 years ago, apparently, and she's been in a coma this whole fucking time. That's why she's in dreams possibly.
Oh, that makes sense. I was writing a note and must have not been looking at the screen when that happened.
Yeah, I also missed the next episode preview, so if it was there, then...
Yeah, because the end of the episode shows like a bunch of pictures of her, and it, like they make you think, oh, she died like 4 years ago or something like that. But then, literally in the episode preview, they show her in a fucking hospital bed in the coma.
Okay, so she's just always asleep, and that's why she's always in people's dreams.
In the dream world, yeah.
But, like I saw that shit, and I was just like, well, that escalated fucking quickly.
Here's the thing, I didn't necessarily see that coming nor predict it, but hearing it, I'm just like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. So especially when you like her father figure, I'm air quoting here. Yeah.
Freaking is like, wants to keep her alive and well as much as possible. So I'd like to think keeping her on life support in the hospital and stuff like that, and then just like fucking using AI and shit to just like keep her ads going and shit.
I was gonna wait till we got to it, but since the picture got posted in the Discord, was anyone else as upset as I was at how much he was smiling at this child?
Mm-hmm. He's not a nice man.
Declaring that she was worth $1 million and giving the creepiest fucking smile.
I also love the parallels between like his ex-wife in the dream world and in the real world. In the dream world, she's like scared and like, oh my god, like what are we gonna do? And then literally in the real world, it's like, oh no, I'll fucking expose my ex.
She's like a super competent businesswoman.
Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, my question here is, what's the deal with Cardboard Senpai?
Yeah, what the? That feels like maybe a YouTuber collab or maybe a reference to one.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, there's got to be a pun here I'm not getting.
Oh, they're in the Minami specials. Yeah, I keep forgetting those exist.
That maybe the subtitle. Do they explain why he's a cardboard senpai in the Minami specials, or is it just his bit?
I mean, it's Japan.
I do gotta say though, like as
I can't explain everything.
It's Japan. That does explain everything.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like the opening shots of the episode, just seeing him start this dream like in prison with other prisoners, and I'm like, this is just Death Game Park again.
It really is.
I was thinking too that it really felt like it's like, oh, so this episode is just Dongan Cube 999
Did anyone
Rider.
else also see like Nem's prison uniform? And I
was
thought
just about to say, enter swaggy half and half prison uniform.
Oh, remind me of Vice colors.
Fucking bubblegum mint colored prison uniform.
Yeah, it's Revice. It's Revice.
A little
colors.
bit.
Yeah.
Blue and pink is the new black.
I just love that the
Also,
second.
yeah, the cops broke in again.
Yeah, that's going to be consistent. The cops are consistently sneaking up through his window and breaking into his closet.
No, actually,
I need to remember their actual names and stop calling them Mulder and Scully.
It's Fujimi and Nagumo.
No, but also I wouldn't be surprised if they're just living in there now. Probably just living in there.
I don't know.
No one's gonna believe him if he says something.
Nagumo presumably has a house that she goes home to every night. I fully am ready to believe that Fujimi lives in his truck.
Yeah, he just sleeps there forever, yeah.
Listen, they can live off of frickin' Zero's gas fuel teeth stuff.
I'm upset we didn't find out if drinking that had any negative repercussions for them.
Fucking gas.
Do you really want a Kamen Rider bonus special, Mulder and Scully trapped in the bathroom for 24 hours?
It's not gas, it's a liquid. It's gasoline.
Gasoline.
I love that, like...
after a suave Englishman gave us petrol.
Yeah. That's right, they're English coded, so it is petrol.
American?
Yeah,
yes.
It turns them into bikes.
Oh no, that's how they reproduce.
Oh god. So we get this bit where like they're trying to escape from the prison and they walk into this hallway where there's a bunch of swinging blades and shit, and it's like, oh no, we have to get through.
And they
the
look
traps.
like giant connects.
Yeah. So he uses the impact capstan, which gives him super strength, and I guess helps him get through it. But my thought while that scene was happening was, if he fucks up, the prisoners that he's trying to protect are all around him, shielding him from the deadly blades. So if he fucks up, they die.
Yep. He will in fact not escape with all the prisoners.
Oh, I know. He's an agent and he's in a dream and he's using his lucid dreaming power, so nothing was going to happen. I'm just saying that if it had, it would have been hilarious that he was supposed to be protecting them and he just uses them as meat shields.
They just fall to the ground in pieces.
Yeah, no, and I love just also Nox like comes in to interfere with the dream, and he's just like, yeah, I can lucid dream better than you can, bitch.
You think you're the only one who read that book?
He pretty much just said that.
Yeah, he really did.
I also really love that we're very explicitly saying, all right, we're gonna take a rest here. We're out of time because dreams only last about 5 minutes in universe time. Out of universe, that's the whole fucking night. So he wakes up and they have this whole other scene, and then they do like the dream version of reloading your save file when you start the game up again, and they're exactly where they were.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, so we get introduced
pretty much. He can save and reload his dreams. I wish I could do that.
Pretty much, yeah, that would be great. See, we need to do that. We need to do what he did and study up on lucid dreaming, so we can do this kind of shit.
I've been having a bunch.
I've tried for years and years to do it. I can't do it at will. I can only do it like not intending to.
I don't remember a lot of my dreams, but I know I've like the past like week. I've just been having like adventurous dreams every night. It's like,
oh my god, you're an agent.
Like coworkers, yeah, with coworkers or fucking like just you guys. Like it's weird.
Did you also have the dream where the guy had to stay transformed in his ranger suit, otherwise he would be hurting himself?
No.
Oh, just me then? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys also have the dream with the backwards talking and the funny playing and the funny backwards talking and the funny burning cards?
No, but it was like a nice farm area, and the guy always was wearing like his ranger helmet, and but he was wearing like a bathrobe and such, because like he had to stay transformed, otherwise he he was just that weak. He had to use his suit just to walk around.
I dream a single digit
concept, actually.
I have dreams a single digit amount of times per year, and the memory of it is gone in less than 12 hours.
That kind of sucks, even though lately I've been having tons of nightmares, so maybe that's would be better.
Lately,
you gotta call Zeztz to help you.
lately, I've been having this really weird dream. Like, is any of this for real or not? That's a Kingdom Hearts
Oh my
joke.
god. I was just trying to say, you just threw that in there.
So yeah, we get introduced to Bijogi Masumi, who initially is introduced as Nem's father, as well as the Reiko, the wife/mother, and then it's like, no, these aren't my real mom and dad. They just play one. I'm like, oh, cool. So we have hired actors in your dreams now.
Yeah, they just play them in this dream.
And then we find out that
Well,
Masumi
if them can take
is
different roles, why not?
yeah, sure, it tracks, I guess. And then we find out Bijogi is her talent agent / not really adoptive father. So that was a little weird, especially, again, like we said, that scene where he sees her playing with the kids and gives a very uncomfy smile. Yeah. So...
All it reminds me of, and this is really, really stupid, is Blades of Glory.
I love this scene where...
If anyone here has seen Blades of Glory?
I haven't.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say
Like
it,
you.
Ataro,
Well,
but you could consider it that he
pretty
groomed
much is
her.
part of the plot.
That's not the most comfortable description, but it's not inaccurate. Reiko's actress was...
Yeah, nowadays that's come to pretty much specifically mean sexual stuff, but really it can be many different things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? What was I talking about? I forget. So anyway, Bijogi, the agent, her talent agent, and not really father, and basically, as much as they give Fujimi shit, and he was kind of off the mark last time, it feels like so far Fujimi did guess correctly this time. You know what I mean? Because they talk about how Bijogi wants Nim and him and Reiko to just be like a real family, even though they couldn't be anything close, any further away.
I'm wondering if him thinking that is like supposed to be a hint that he's wrong.
Yeah, given this show hasn't been going on for very long, but the way this show has once or twice gone, fuck you, no, it's this, makes me feel like that is potentially in the cards. But I feel like if they do that too often, then we're gonna become desensitized to that. You know what I mean?
And then that's when they'll throw in one where the obvious solution is correct.
Yeah.
Freaking the robot like nightmares, whatever, like that. They were fighting. It just like they looked like half their head, like their head was missing, and it just reminded me of freaking like King Hydroflax from Doctor Who.
How hilarious!
Oh my god, you're right.
How hilarious is it that last week we talked about the Garo episode where the monster had a chainsaw hand, and this week we have this monster with also a chainsaw hand.
And then we have Claw Hand from Machinery Capsum.
No, freaking Kamen Rider Zeztz machinery is literally fucking Mega Man.
Kinda.
I thought that too. Like, I think I wrote in the notes, Mega Buster?
It
Yeah,
did
that
look
like a claw machine claw.
I mean, I was expecting him to have more machinery-themed powers, but all he really did is do a claw attack and, like, unscrew a thing once.
Well, I think that's the thing with Zeztz forms, is that they're just supposed to be very, like, simple. It's just like wings.
That's what I was.
Wings,
Yeah,
and
I was just about to say. I actually really like how simplistic the Zeztz forms are, and how they're basically just color swaps with a few extra things added.
By the way,
I usually do like more complex changes, but I kind of like it. It's a nice change of pace now.
It's fine. I don't dislike it. My thought is, in the episode, he just like pulls 2 capsims out of the machine at once. So like, what's stopping him from just spamming it and getting them all right now?
Maybe he wants to learn to use them one at a time.
Because that's not fun.
But he did 2. Okay.
Because we have to space out the releases for marketing purposes.
Yeah.
That's actually why. But I was trying to think of another.
This show has been so solid in just about every other area that leaving this aspect of it so poorly written and unaccounted for feels disappointing.
Well, at least it's the aspect we can't actively engage with without paying tons of import fees, so...
I suppose. But I remembered what I was going to mention. I think my favorite scene in this episode is the one where Baku goes up to Bijogi IRL and he goes, "Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I'm such a huge fan of Nem." And his immediate response is, "Cool. So is everyone."
Yeah,
Yeah, no. I kind of love Bigoji. I love corporate smug dude.
I've spent
Give him
years
white
fashioning
hair
her
and,
into
like-
someone that everyone would love. So yes, you are a fan of my client. Thank you.
You're giving me a compliment, yeah.
Everyone dreams of Nem, yes, but based on what we're learning about her, it's starting to feel like that might be her doing rather than everyone willingly letting it happen. You know what I mean?
Also, her name is literally freaking Sleep.
Yeah, Nemu.
That's so funny. It's like I'm going to adopt this orphan named Nem. I hope that she doesn't end up in a coma. I'm going to adopt this orphan named Car Crash Ski.
I'm going to adopt this
I'm
orphan
sorry,
named
that was-
Slep. I hope she doesn't go to sleep.
I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
Also, I don't know if I've commented on it before on the show, but this is not the first time it's played, but we get to hear the battle insert theme, which is Move Take It, which is a play on Muteki, which is the Japanese word for invincible. And not only is that a fun language joke, but also that song is a fucking banger. I can't stop listening to it.
Aw.
I like some common bangers.
It's also a little upsetting that one of the lyrics in this show aimed at young adults is "It makes me hot."
Hot. Yeah.
Go get some hot.
Emily, I have my hot trigger word now. It's from last week. You were here. It's aura spreader.
Is that like an aura farmer, but you're like sowing the seeds of aura instead?
No, we found out one of the parts of the Die Ranger morpher is called the aura spreader. So it's just fucking I get giggle every time I think about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So Nemu got in an accident. She's in a coma. It's fucked up.
Yeah. So yeah, the fight happens. We get to see Zeztz machinery do big pinchy with the giant claw.
Very, very Rider Man-esque stuff, I would say.
Yeah. And that's when we find out that the prison itself is the nightmare, and that is actually pretty badass. Especially when you start seeing its eyes open up.
It's got eyes, and it's got a mouth, I think, and it looks like the own boss of Side Order.
See, that's the thing. Like, we don't know Nox's deal really yet, but I don't think Nox is in a coma. I feel like he's like Baku's really good at also controlling his dream, but I feel like Nox is like, he's like, I can be awake and asleep at the same time.
I'm pretty sure we've
I think
seen.
he's like some kind of like experiment gone wrong or something like that, like from a sleep lab.
I'm pretty sure we've seen Nox in like I'm going to describe it as the waking world, like IRL. So
yeah. I honestly, my personal theory is that Nox is like a former agent of Code, and he just went rogue, because that's the thing that happens in spy movies all the time is rogue agents.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, rogue agent, yeah, double agent.
Yep.
Yeah, because we have to keep in
I didn't
mind
mean to
that
just repeat what you said.
we keep in mind that one thing that Kamen Rider has done consistently, regardless of the form it takes in each show, Kamen Rider has always been about taking the villain's powers and using their own energy source against them. So whatever Nox is, it will be related to Code and the Capsums and the Zeztz power set in some way.
He's gonna be like, I built the Capsums.
My name is Edwin. I built the Capsums.
I'm also still upset that we haven't yet gotten into like the lore about the Zeztz power set and the Capsums themselves. I really, really hope we get to learn more about.
was a very like just thrusting you into it, which I did like, but I do want more backstory too.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll get it. We'll 100% get it.
I'm sure we will, but I'm getting impatient waiting. Because I'm really curious about the capsum specifically and like these like Digimon-ass creatures that are in them. You know what I mean?
No, but
Yeah, I don't know if that's just a visual representation or if that's actually like a guy.
no, but Ichi, you're always saying that like the first 10 episodes is like, you know, getting to know the characters and seeing like what Zeztz can do, and then once we get past that point, that's when we get into like the story and shit.
Sure, but to counterpoint that, remember Ghost. Even within the first 10 episodes, they were getting deep into like the icons and what each power was based on.
Are you using Ghost as a good example?
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, woo!
Let's go. But he just sounded like a white kid. You're like, but I want to know Zetz's powers now. How's he do it?
As long as
He complimented Ghost. I feel complimented.
I'm fine waiting for it as long as it does eventually happen. I'm just voicing it now to let people know that that's what I'm waiting for.
Next, she's gonna freaking praise Dawn Brothers for something.
You fucking wish.
Oh, Emily, you weren't on for like last a while. So everyone's been making the joke because like there's a capsum that I think it's called like the code capsum, and it has a cat on it. So everyone's been making a joke like at me being like, oh, what if Zero ends up being a cat like that pops out of the motorcycle? And I'm just like, no.
I want him to be a cat. I want him to be a cat, but sound exactly the same.
No.
Like the cat, he would just be Mr. Sakamoto from Nichijou.
No, it's gonna be like Yolorichi when she turns into a fucking cat. Oh my god. Oh no.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Because a cat's the only cat who knows.
I'm not a cat. No, I refuse. It's not a fucking cat motion capturing this fucking humanoid bicycle.
Motion capture?
It's a cat whose dream is to be a sexy human robot.
Oh god.
They're not called capsums, they're called catsums. God. Anyways, let's engage.
It's Metaton. Not a cat, but
yeah.
Let's engage.
I also just like I not that I loved it, but I actually laughed out loud during the scene where Bijogi is like, yes, let's live forever inside the prison so we can stay a family forever. And then he just fucking shoves his wife to the ground, grabs Nem, and bails.
Well, yeah, Nem's his family.
Fuck my wife!
Family and other person.
Yes, because they separated. They divorced.
Yep. No, I get why. I just thought it was hilarious.
I love my family, Nem, and looks at smudged writing on him.
And Nem,
Waif.
I like Nem.
My waffle.
Yeah.
Wifle.
My wifle. Can I have her with syrup? I immediately regret that. Moving on. So anyway, next week we're getting my favorite capsum, Projection.
Let's go.
He's got a sick-ass side cape, and he makes clones, just like my magic deck.
And covers up the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like this driver, too, a lot.
Oh, yeah. Any other thoughts on previous episodes since you haven't been on for a while, Emily?
Yeah.
I really like Zeztz. That's pretty much what I got. I like Zeztz. I'm enjoying Zeztz. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a bit, and next 2 weeks I probably won't be on.
That's okay.
But, I like Zeztz. Woo!
Succinct. Lane, do the thing.
Engage. I did it like 4 times.
Someone was talking over you!
I'm sorry.
So I love that as June is just sitting there being defeated, they summon a bunch of ding-dongs to like join hands so that she has a circle to warp through.
Also, her eyes went blue. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that usually means something.
The AI is learning.
June. No, I think Tekka Jun's gonna end up being like a good guy.
Maybe.
So.
Well, we need a bride and a groom.
Well,
I
they
mean,
already tried.
A sword and a June.
They already tried marrying each other, and they made a weird bastard son who ended up changing his entire identity, as he should, and almost destroyed the world.
As he should?
Yeah.
Your parents ever so embarrassing you try to destroy the world?
Well, because he's evil. Because he was like supposed to be like an evil child. He's like, no, I'm gonna be good because I want to be. So I was like, good.
Bryden is quickly becoming the lesser of two evils.
Oh yeah, I love freaking Fire Candle and Bouquet. Also, we need to get this out of the way because this pissed me off. So I know this sounds like awful, but I've been enjoying seeing like Shining Knife going around doing Shining Knife stuff, but then just having his dead other half just there. Turns out she was just fucking asleep the whole time. What the fuck?
I was really glad that was the case.
When he data drained her, that wasn't killing her. It was just draining her energy, and she was put to sleep for 2 weeks.
So fuck you are the balls, Toei. Fuck you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm glad they're back together. Or maybe I'm sappy, but I preferred that, even though it didn't make as much sense.
I'm happy too, but I was like, I don't know. I've always said this. Like, I like death in toku shows. I just think it.
She got to have a few boy dinners, watch some football, not do the laundry.
A few boy dinners?
Yeah, there's a meme called Girl Dinner where it's just like random stuff on a plate, so I just swapped the gender.
Okay. I'm kind of two minds on it. Like, I don't know how I really feel about this decision yeah, exactly. It's on brand. On one hand, I kind of see where Lane's going with like, oh, the show didn't have the balls. They backed off. They let Cake live. But on the other hand, like,
again, I agree with that, but also don't want her to die. Like, I feel like it would have been it was a little bit of a, yeah, you could have committed to that and it would have been really dark and it would have been interesting, but I also don't want her to die.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about, I love that, like, Ryugi's so fucking jealous that Horu, like, fused with Tekasword, and now he's just trying to gain Tekasword's favor so he can one day fuse with Tekasword.
Wouldn't you be, though? Like, you've been worshipping this god, and then because you're not the main character, you don't get to fuse with him.
Oh, yeah. I just love that he's singing the hymn again, but terribly.
Yeah, and then he's just looking at Horu. He's just like, don't think you're so fucking cool just because you're fusing with Tekasword.
I mean, I might be a bit biased because Horu is by far my least favorite of the main character.
Agreed.
I love him. So fucking cool.
So I'm just like, oh my god, Tyranno, you should have been red. It should have been you.
I don't think he should have been red, but I
mean, yeah, I don't actually think he should have been red, but I think he should have gotten this ability.
Well, we already know he's going to.
So
fair enough.
So Rikuo, he decides to like throw them like a little get together party at his house, which, like, I gotta say, he's got a freaking nice ass house.
When they opened the invite and it said Byakuya Rikuo Appreciation Party, I fully thought this was a party for people to appreciate him, and it turns out it was the other way around.
Yeah, I would guess that as well if I got an invitation that said that.
So yeah, they have this nice little charming scene where he makes a dinner for them, and, you know, they have this nice little charming normal conversation, and then they all pass out from the itis, but apparently that was just normal itis instead of what I assumed was him drugging them.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, he just wanted because he wanted to do that because he also wanted to create, like, you know, a nice final memory for him, because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go fight Ray, and
he fully thought he was about to go die fighting Ray, and wanted to do it alone because, you know.
I
Character
love
development.
though when he just like you just hear Haru and he turns over and there's just all 5 of them just being like, "Bitch, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?" It's
Yeah.
like, shit.
But before all that happens, so Shining Knife is like wandering around in despair, and I noticed that the area he happened to wander into was the same set that was Ryoma's lab from Gaim, and I'm pretty sure they also used it in Gotchard.
Huh?
So that was a fun deal. And then the moment where like they all meet up to fight Ray and the other Gozyugers come and join him, that was also what I call Betrayal Alley from Saber.
Oh my god, it is Betrayal Alley.
It is Betrayal Alley from Saber. Yeah, it's where Psycho debuted.
Yeah.
I was driving, Dad was driving us to Home Depot today, and we went around a whole bunch of warehouses, and all I could think was, oh, it's the Tokusatsu fighting district.
So, we see a bunch of like what I can only describe as calamity mooks in this episode. And someone needs to tell me if these are suits that are from something, because they look like they are from something. They are deeply upsetting designs, especially the one that has hair.
Let me see the one.
Mm-hmm.
Are they reused?
They're probably mooks from...
I figured they were probably Showa Sentai mooks.
You mentioned one with the hair. I think I know which one you're talking about.
It was like it was like a blue suit with blonde hair.
Change Man.
Okay.
And then one of them was a Gal Ranger mook.
Was there a putty in there? I did not see the putty.
No, putrids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured they were all probably old Showa mooks.
If anyone can send me some sort of screenshot, can probably look. Should talk about Change Man.
There's a shot in this episode where Ray is just like feeding more souls to the ring, and I love that by the end of the episode, all of those souls that the ring ate do not come back. Those people are dead.
They're dead.
So as the Gozyugers all show up to fight Ray, they all do their henshin, and we get to hear all 5 versions of the standby theme. I still cannot tell any of them apart except for Greens. Greens is the only one where the unique instrument is very, very clear.
Well,
the rest of them sound exactly the same to me.
Well, like Sumino's is like you hear like a woo.
You're not wrong.
It's like
this year is Toei's year of transformations containing woo.
Yeah, there you go, Gar. There's a picture of him.
All right, let's see here. You got Mask. Oh, you got Live Man, the guy in the green. You got Putrid from Gal Ranger.
Yeah.
Like I said, blue one with blonde hair. That's Change Man. The red one in the back there. That's from Flash Man.
So in Change Man, you
are so good at this.
There are like whole ass teams of these dudes in the blue suits with the upsetting blonde hair.
Yes, and they hatch out of eggs, and it's creepy.
We'll watch the first episode
hate
next
year.
They hatch out of eggs, what? Yeah, that is bad.
I want to say the black one with the orange there. I want to say.
Oh, 5-man.
Is it the 5-man? There's an episode we could talk about. And then the one with the loincloth there, I believe that is Turbo Ranger, because they're demons.
Okay.
In togas.
Yeah, togas, that's what I meant.
Oh, that's really good. Wow.
Also, Ray summons another person that we know from before.
He pulls Awesome out of the fucking Calamity Ring and gives him the Q Ranger power.
Yeah, makes him Shishi Red.
Which is hilarious because the character is from another planet.
Talk about lucky.
Oh.
Yoshida. He pulled Awesome out of his ass.
Oh my god, that was what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie, but then Gar came in and used another good joke and.
Yeah, I heard the Q Ranger like the Seiza Blaster like Henshin, and I'm just like, oh god, I love all the sounds in the same.
Yeah, Q Ranger was my first was really special to me. Like it still is. Like it.
Yeah. Memorial Seiza Blaster, please. Come on.
Memorial.
Just make more Q Ranger.
And make it adult size so we can
Q
fit our
commas.
fucking hands in it.
Yeah, because
Make a Q Ranger.
No, because the Seiza
A
Blaster.
Q Ranger movie that's just balanced.
Hang on. The Seiza Blaster is supposed to fit on your forearm, not go over your hand.
Yes.
Well,
Except that's not true. It should be both with balance and Nagare.
I'm not talking about the gun handle. I'm talking about the part you put your hand on while it's on your wrist.
Oh, that's
Why not? They'll probably do both. I
Or
miss
both.
that sword.
Oh,
I like that
Q the
sword.
weapon was so cool. It had 9 goddamn modes.
One of my favorite transformation devices.
Maybe he's still pissed that he wasn't.
Freaking
in
Seiza
Cosmic
Blaster.
You
I
still
mean, he
pissed that
really
the Power
wants to be a
Rangers
Power
suck.
Ranger, guys.
I want to be a Power Ranger.
Am I not cosmic enough for you? Am I not furious enough for you?
I'll show you the fury of the cosmos.
Yeah,
anyone
Fire Candle and... Oh.
Sorry, just real quick. For anyone who doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about, please look up Speed Racer Flubber. You're welcome.
So yeah, Fire Candle and Bouquet also, like, they fight Bellum or whatever like that, and they, like, manage to wound him, and, like, Fire Candle's like, yeah, we wounded him. We could beat him.
And then they point out that wound when
like
the Gozyugers are fighting him, which is fun.
Yeah, because it's, like, always the typical thing, like, you know, if it bleeds, you can kill it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we get more fighting between Rikuo and Rei. And at one point, Rei is just like, I cast aside the name Gushima Rei. And my immediate response to that is, cool, what do I call you then?
I'm Super Rei.
I'm Rayant. Shin Gushima Rei! Until he comes back later, and then he's Gushima Rei Shin.
He saw the Hellfire move. It can bleed. It can die.
Yeah. This man would take on alpha Pokemon.
So then we get we finally Horu looks over Rikuo and he's just like, all right, you gotta finish this. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
He hands him the new power set, and unfortunately, Leon did not get a stock power-up sequence like Wolf did. But it is still...
But this is the best suit to use it.
Yeah. Sword, Gozu Leon is the coolest one out of all of them to have this power set on, because the blue just matches perfectly, as if saying that is not the most obvious sentence on the planet.
Yeah, it looks really fucking good.
I don't even mind the Goro arms.
No, well, one of them's wielding his blaster. That's so cool.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck, that looks good, man.
Yeah, so he kicks Bellum's ass, and apparently Rei and Bellum both survive in their own ways.
There you go, each new wallpaper.
That's cool. Yeah, and then so Bellum grows big, and then we answer with the brand new Megazord formation, Rio Tegasword. And oh boy, this one is extra big. This is like King Caucasus size.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to get super fucking huge. And also, it's just like it's a really good mech design.
It is pretty
really
good.
cool.
Again, blue and gold looks really good together. As much as my jam is usually blue and silver, this blue and gold really works well together.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like these guys are like an extra size category above normal Megazord level. So Bellum like sizes further up to meet him. And yeah, just stepping around this battle set, they're like kicking buildings aside and shit. So much collateral damage happened here.
People, thousands are dead.
Millions are dead.
Like I see he knocks Bellum like onto his back into like a bunch of buildings. I'm like, well, they're dead.
And then Rio Tegasword does like a fucking somersault kick.
Oh jeez.
And then we get the like spinning hands on the chest, and I was fully ready for that to do some crazy shit. But I will say the Rio Tega burst is pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
And Bellum, I guess, is presumably dead, and Rei, the mastermind villain behind this entire arc, just gets put in jail like a normal criminal. But he survives, and we get this very touching moment between Rikuo and Rei where he insists that he'll find a cure. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, so at this time, Rikuo is a successful idol, question mark? Because I feel like if he does have a fan base, why doesn't he just put out the word on his social media, hey, can I get, like, the best possible doctor that follows me to come look at my friend? He's got, like, all of the diseases and needs help.
I mean, they would, but he's currently busy fighting bugsters.
Shin Gushimare meets Shin Kurotodan.
Oh yeah, also Suino found Oto. So
yeah, hooray! We cleaned up that small plot point, even though we didn't actually see her wake up.
Though. Ray's probably gone now. I thought he was going to be endgame villain. He's not.
Yeah, no, Ray's done. We won't see him until the end of the show, if at all.
Well, he gave me dual wieldings and Kaiser Black, and that was peak.
Yeah. So who's got the Shinkendra ring right now? Because we just need to give her the ring back, and she'll be awake.
I don't know.
So I know the Discord's tracking who's got which ring.
I know Decker was, but I don't think Decker's here anymore. So.
Yeah. And yeah, we also still don't know why she is in a coma to begin with.
I don't know, because Ray probably pumped her full of drugs.
No, he only picked her up after the fact. She was falling into a coma before she got kidnapped. That was the point of the Shinkendra ring.
That's true. I don't know. Oh yeah, Horror's got the Shinkendra ring. There you go.
All right. So yeah, Sumino finds Oto. Sweet Cake wakes up. Hooray! Happy reunion. And Assam fucks off back to his home planet.
Literally, I saw someone made an edit where it was him getting like taken up in his spaceship, and then it cuts to like the end of Gav, where like this UFO comes and like zaps Baku with the energy laser beam. So it's like, oh shit, Assam just like zapped Baku on his way home.
Nice.
Yeah.
So looks like next episode is about Kinjiro's childhood friend and baseball.
I mean, baseball episodes are always good.
Well, we'll see if it can hold a fire candle to the previous ones.
Yeah, I think if I read correctly, apparently the universe like rearranger, he's apparently someone from like Gozyuger's past, and he also wished to be young. So
oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that'll be really fun.
Oh man, that'll be fun. That will be fun.
Yeah. Fucking just rearrange her with a fucking baseball hat on.
New form, baseball cap.
Like for real.
And we really ran out of budget for new Sentai forms.
Yeah.
Just put a cap on that bitch.
Alright, well anyways, let us count up our sins.
Alright, we're gonna switch over to our feature topic, so I assume Emily will be stepping out.
Bye, Emily.
Oh, she's already muted
right now.
Alright, Gar, you coming back?
Yeah. Alright, I'm here.
He's been here the whole time.
It's true. I've just been sitting here just scrolling through social media.
How dare you?
Alright, feature topic. Oh my god, this movie was so good!
It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
So this is Fuuto PI, Portrait of Kamen Rider Skull. It is basically it is literally in universe. It is a retelling of the events of Begins Night and a lot of stuff added beforehand. It is the origin story of Shotaro as a character. It gives us a lot more context on Sokichi.
I like to call it Begins Night, but now you know everything.
and now it is officially canon that Philip's hair was green all along, and fuck you.
Well, just in this interpretation.
It's an artistic choice.
Yeah, well, the artistic choice should have included a line of Philip mentioning why his hair is green.
It's not something that they don't acknowledge.
It's just the style. Whatever. I don't care.
I'm not mad that it is green. I just want some explanation.
There's not supposed to be an explanation. It's
Again,
just you go with it.
Yeah, too bad.
Anyway.
I I gotta say, the thing I took most from this movie, and I rewatched like some clips of like Double, and like I rewatched like the beginning of the first episode of Double, and just like, man, this movie really shows like Shotaro's growth, and just like how much he's like trying so hard to prove himself to be like a real man,
Grotaro,
and just like a badass.
Sorry, just had to get that out of my head.
Right.
Yes, Ichi, very good. So yeah, the framing device for this movie is literally just Shotaro and Tokime sitting outside as he recaps the entire story. And I love that he specifically mentions that some of it is based on pure conjecture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I made up some of this, but I assume it's correct.
He was totally awesome, and okay, his hat wasn't white; it was like a brown.
Well, like we find out some like really interesting stuff. So, hang on, I gotta get a picture quickly.
So apparently in this continuity, Sokichi Narumi is just motherfucking Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza.
Can we really say in this continuity when it's written by the same guy that did Kamen Rider Double?
Yeah, this fits pretty nicely in canon, so it's not like it's a separate universe. Aside from the green hair, that's the last time I complain about it.
What I really liked about this movie was that Narumi's voice for this movie, he was voiced by the guy who voices Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen, and like I like all I can say is like this character in that anime, he's like the most badass fucking like manliest man ever.
If you had said the voice of Kazuma Kiryu, I was going to shit myself.
No. Yeah. But anyways, like this character, he's just like so badass. He's just like the manliest man ever. So when I found out that he was voicing like Narumi in this movie, I was like, oh, that's fucking perfect. Then I just hear him talking, and I was like, oh yeah, that's Nanami.
Oh.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
He's voiced by Kenjiro Tsuda. It's Seto Kaiba.
Yeah. It's
very cool.
It's Kaiba. He was read away in Gaim.
Oh.
And he's currently the main antagonist in Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
Neat.
Oh, badass. Very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we find out some stuff. So like Shotaro's like, yeah, I was with like my childhood friend when I was in like grade school, and like we went to this like this like stage show.
She turned to a T-Rex. So I'll explain that later.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice that they tied that in. Like he was friends with Marina even that far back.
Yeah. And then like they're watching like a performance, like a singer, and then like a Dopon attacks, and then
presumably
like,
Spider
Narumi,
Dopon.
Yeah, and then Narumi goes to like fight and like kills the Dopon, and then like we basically find out like, oh, it was like his partner in his detective agency.
Yeah.
See that's why I like and dislike about this movie. I like that it's filling in gaps in between. Like, from what we've already seen, like, oh, I want to fight that spider monster, and it gives you glimpses of, if you've seen the O's and Double crossover movie, you know how that story went. But then it's a con in a sense of, then they proceed to retell Begins Night.
Here's the thing.
Some extra fluff, but it's like,
this movie feels like what Begins Night was always meant to be if it was not constrained by having to be one part of a 3-part movie.
Yeah.
Like it's the second draft essentially. Or
yeah, like you could definitely feel like because like this was made by like the double head writer. Like you could tell like he had such like high hopes and like so many things he wanted to like do with this series and like all this lore, but like he was just probably like so like Toei just was like, no, like you have to do this, and so he was very restricted with what he could do, and he just wasn't able to like let loose.
Actually, I found a pretty fun fact about Double before recording. Apparently, it was going to be, the show was so ahead of production, they wanted it to be the next show after Kiva.
Wow.
Is that part of why they killed Decade and cut it off at the shins?
The reason why Decade was cut short was because they wanted to
Like Air Rider differently, right?
they wanted to air Rider differently because they didn't want Super Sentai toys and Kamen Rider toys starting at the same time because they thought it would be
Too much.
too much all at once. So if we spread it out throughout the year, you get the new Rider in the fall, new Sentai at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See, I know that. I just felt like making the joke.
But it's like, and I went back, rewatched Begins Night. I almost got sucked into watching the whole movie. Like I got to the part where Decade killed Kamen Rider J. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop.
But like,
I have to stop.
Another thing I liked about this movie a lot, especially, was that like, because like you could tell when like in the first episode of Double, like the opening to Double, when like Narumi gets shot and everything like that, and like he gives him the hat and he's like oh yes sir! like you can tell like he like cared so much about this man and he looked up to him so much, but like you never knew like how deep it was, and this movie showed how deep like his connection to this man was. Like he has idolized him since he was a kid.
I loved during the montage because, of course, Sokichi, as we already mentioned, Sokichi Narumi is not voiced by his original actor.
No.
But he's like, they have Nobody's Perfect playing in the background.
Oh yeah, I heard the song like queue up and I was like, hell yeah, Nobody's Perfect.
Like it's still one of those good songs.
Oh yeah, no. I always say everything about Kamen Rider Skull is just like god tier. Like he's on his own separate like platform of fucking awesome. Because like, Kamen Rider Skull is like one of the coolest Kamen Riders to ever exist.
So are we in agreement that he might be the best movie exclusive Kamen Rider then?
I would, you know what? I would agree with that. Yes.
Because in
100%.
a sense, you get a beginning, middle, and end. Like, we still kind of don't have a proper origin to him becoming Skull, but I guess you can say it was Shroud? Cloak?
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember.
Yeah, Shroud.
Name.
Shroud.
Yeah, Shroud. Yeah, Shroud gave him the Lost Driver, and while she was leaving her family, she developed the Double Driver.
Yep.
That's the only way that I can think of it.
It was funny. Like I was watching this movie last night, like on Discord, and like Decker was joining me and a couple other people. So like when we get to the part where like it's like he's like, oh, I'm shutting down my agency, and like Decker goes like, oh, it's probably because like he wants to like raise Akiko, he wants to be like a father, and then he says no, because I killed my partner because he turned out to be a dopant, and we were like, oh shit.
Isn't so? Didn't that storyline also mention like if he got close to her or something, like she would have died or something?
Well, that was the thing. Like he loves Akiko, he loves his daughter and everything, but he wanted to like protect her from like all this like dopant shit and like stuff. So he just was like, you know what? With his mom or with her mom, she's safe. So, but yeah, so like Shotaro, like he's like wants to be his assistant, and like obviously like just Narumi just tells him like you're too fucking young to be my assistant. Like
if you can reach this sign, you can come in.
Yeah, so like he like goes back into his office, then he hears a knock on the door again. And he opens it. He's like sitting on two like cans, and he's like, "See, I touched the sign." He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, kid."
It is sort of sad to see like every time they show the exterior shot, because now knowing like that
it's
location,
gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, but you know what? It's now immortalized in like the Double itself and like Fuuto PI. So
I like that this movie actually like went to the trouble of like detailing the interior of the building. Like you got to see from the doorway, around the hallway, up the stairs, then to the actual office. Like you know exactly what this building looked like.
Well, I think it's because we do have like all those extensive like stock photos from the show itself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting to learn that like Shotaro was following Sokichi for so many years, that he like first met him when he was a literal child.
Yeah, so like again, that's why I love that. Like that's how deep like his connection with them goes. It's incredible. So that's why like when he sees him die in front of him, he's just like destroyed, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Which I had to look it up, and I'm like, how old is like Shotaro in the show, and the best guess I could find was like early 20s.
Yeah, but like Shotaro's actor was like in his late 20s when he did it. So he was like 27 or something when he did it.
I think Philip was like late teens. Was he?
No,
not?
Philip was 16. Yeah, his actor was 16 when he started it. He was a youngin'.
I also looked up. Apparently, there were parents complaining when Double aired because some kids hurt themselves when they were playing Kamen Rider. And what's Philip's whole thing when they turn the riders?
Oh, they
Falling
fall
over.
over. God damn
Fall
it.
over. So like there were kids falling in sandboxes.
Oh my god.
That's probably why they had to have like Akiko like always like catching them.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, and make sure you have a friend catching your body when you fall over.
They even I even like how they still included the whole the Fang Joker.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I'll get into a little complaint about that later, but like one of my favorite gags in this was like Narumi makes Shotaro like a cup of coffee and he like drinks it and he's just like, oh, this is like awful. He's like, it's coffee, what do you expect? And so he goes to like this place and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get him these like really good coffee beans, like the best in Fuuto, and I'm gonna like give it to him as like an apology for like just like everything. And so then like he gives them the beans. And he's like, I don't need these. I get my beans from the same place. He's like, what? Then why is your coffee so shit? And I'm like, fuck if I know. He doesn't care.
the joke is Sokichi is bad at brewing coffee.
Yeah.
We find that out later when Shotaro buys beans from the same shop, and he talks about how he reminds him of Sokichi.
Yeah.
How did
So
he die? Oops.
I'll get into his actual death later because I have some stuff to say about that. But the scene early in the movie with the antlion Dopant was actually pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was making like an observation where just like I love how they do the Dopants in the anime because like they make them look monstrous, but at the same time still looks like a toku suit, and like I really like that.
Like you could say they followed like Guillermo del Toro's perspective when coming up with the kaijus for Pacific Rim, where it can look monstrous, but at the same time it still feels like it could be a person in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that this did that I don't think they would have done if this was actual tokusatsu is we get to see the antlion Dopant actually consume a dude, like sucks the moisture right out of him.
Oh no, it would have only been like mentioned off screen.
Yeah.
Also, he creepily mentioned that like he likes to feed off children, specifically little girls. And I'm like,
yeah, cool. Like we needed an extra reason to hate the monster of the week in this movie.
Like that's fucked up.
That felt unnecessary.
Yeah. Also, yeah. So then, like Shotaro makes this big spiel to him, saying how much like Fuuto means to him and stuff like that, and he tries to like fight, and because like he gets his like leg paralyzed from like the needles of the antlion Dopant, and then like Narumi shows up and like saves him, and he's like I overheard what you said, kid, that like you got guts, and then like he gets knocked out. And so then he's like, all right, well, it looks like I have to kill you, and he like, turns to the Kamen Rider Skull. So like at first I was like, okay, so this is definitely after like the Skull movie because I saw him transform and I was like, oh, is he gonna be Crystal Skull or is he gonna be regular Skull? And I'm like, okay, he's regular Skull. So I can't remember how long ago the Skull movie was.
And that's why I'm trying to figure out, it's like, how long was he a Kamen Rider for? And I'm thinking like
it was several years because
it's got to be at least a decade,
because we see him as Skull while Shotaro is still a child, and then there are several years long time skips over the course of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So at least like 15 years. Let's say 15 years.
But what's interesting, what I find fascinating about the time skip and everything is, as we know from Begins Night, when Shotaro sees Sokichi henshin into Skull while they're on the island, that's the first time he sees Sokichi henshining into Skull, which means that he was Sokichi's assistant for years and not once ever saw or put it together that Sokichi was Skull.
No, because that's how good Narumi was at keeping it from. Because he makes a mention. He's like, yeah, whenever he went on like serious like cases, he would never take me with him.
And he always wore the
always
white
take his
hat.
White hat.
Yeah, always wore the white hat when he goes out.
Which means he knew when if it was a tough mission, he knew he would have to transform.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we see Narumi turn into Kamen Rider Henshi into Kamen Rider Skull, and oh fuck, man,
It's awesome.
It's beautiful. It's so cool.
And again, I had some complaints when I watched this like a month ago or something, like 2 months ago or something. And I was just complaining. It's like, we've already seen this, but now it's in animated form.
He looks awesome.
But now I rewatch again the portion of the double movie with Decade Begins Night, and then I watch this right afterwards. There are subtle changes, but the script is the same. Translation's also roughly the same.
Yeah.
But so it's like, you know what, it's potato. If you want to watch the animated version, you can watch the animated version. Because if you think of it in this sense, the Begins Night portion also involves elements of present day double Akito finding out about her father, and then everything involving Decade's final chapter.
Yeah. One thing that was fascinating to see, and they probably did talk about this during any of Skull's previous appearances, maybe they didn't, I don't know, but it was interesting to find out that the Skull Gaia memory, apparently its ability is to treat its user as if they are dead, because the antlion tries to like absorb his energy and can't, because the skull memory is making his body seem as if it is dead, and thus can't absorb nutrients or whatever from him.
Well, I also read on the wiki that like apparently like the ability of the skull Gaia memory, like this is what the wiki said, is that it enhances like the strength of like the human body, particularly the skeleton, and then it just makes you like a superhuman.
Oh, so maybe it's a thing of the thing couldn't pierce his body because his skeleton was strong.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So it just like it's
well, the reason I said what I said is because he makes mention of how his body feels cold as if it is dead.
Yeah,
maybe he's just a heartless dick.
Yeah, well, because also he's been doing this for a long time, so yeah.
I'm pretty sure Skull Sokichi at one point explicitly says the power of Skull is temporary death.
Yeah,
so that's where I got that from. But so he uses the maximum drive and finishes off Antline with this very awesome fucking jet shot ass giant energy skull.
Yeah, if I had one thing to nitpick about Skull, it's probably like his Zeztz is cool, but like I feel like it could be cooler.
I feel like it could have just been a traditional rider kick.
Yeah,
it's fine.
You know what? Also, I was thinking about this when I was watching the movie. So like Double came out in 2009, and like obviously like we don't see like because I think like did the Double Decade movie come out? When did that come out?
It came out at the end of 2009, but they hyped it up as being Movie War 2010.
Okay, yeah. So interesting enough, like obviously, like Narumi's themed after Michael Jackson, obviously, specifically Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson. So it's interesting to know that June 2009 was when Michael Jackson passed away. So I'm like wondering if just like the double like head writer was just like a huge Michael Jackson fan. He wanted to like honor Michael Jackson some way. So he's like, I'm gonna make a Kamen Rider themed after him.
While we're on that,
to be fair,
sorry, go ahead.
You first.
I just want to say, while we're on the topic of Sokichi's Michael Jackson inspiration, technically he did do the spin in the scene that he did in the fight on the island, but I feel like they really downplayed how much of a Michael Jackson reference that shot was.
They did. Watching him back to back, when he did the kick against the Masquerade in the live action movie, he does like three spins and then stops himself.
It's very clearly the Michael Jackson reference, and then in the anime it's not.
Which I want to say it was, but it also isn't a reference. Like you can look at a reference, but also maybe not.
I don't know.
It's a possibility.
But yeah, like you guys were.
But
sorry, go ahead.
keep in mind though, like I said, Double was in like early production when like Kiva was still airing, so it could be a possibility.
Yeah.
You guys were talking while I was quickly taking a bathroom break. When Nobody's Perfect came on, I just melted.
Oh yeah, no, I love it, dude. Such a good song. But yeah, so obviously Shotaro is still trying to be like Narumi's assistant, and Narumi's just like, no, when you're an adult, then like we'll talk about it.
So apparently Shotaro was just begging him to be his assistant for actual years, because that's the first time skip, and we see Shotaro go from a child to a almost graduated high schooler. So he was begging Tsukichi to be his assistant for several years.
Also, I love we got to see Jin as a freaking police officer before he was a detective. That was a nice little callback. I'm like, oh. So, like, literally, he's known him since he was like a police officer.
That tracks, because they always felt like they knew each other for a long time in that show.
Yeah, like that's why I was really enjoying this movie as I was watching, because like Double's so special.
Double is one of the most. Double's one of the most developed and fleshed out and well done worlds and series that Kamen Rider has done, for sure.
Really, like it makes me really want to like rewatch Double again, because it's been a long time.
Yeah,
but like I'd love to just rewatch it. But yeah, so like,
the writer.
Oh, go ahead, Gar.
And I think the writer went on to do Kamen Rider Drive.
No wonder I like it. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why fucking Excel showed up in the. Oh my god.
That's why it worked well when he showed up.
Yep.
Yeah, for real. So Shotaro was like when he was in like high school, he was like, I guess he was going through some shit, so he's beating up people,
he just
starting
goes
fights
around
and stuff
punching
like
punks.
But then he ends up in the hospital, and like Narumi finds out, and he's like, wait, what the hell happened? Did he get himself another fight? Oh, actually, he was defending like the kid who was in trouble, and he's like, huh. And then he went up to him, and he's like, you put yourself before someone else. That takes a lot of guts. Yeah, you can be my assistant.
And
like when you graduate, and if it's okay if your aunt.
For some reason, in this scene specifically, they decided to give Shotaro this like blonde hair streak, and my immediate reaction to that was, "Hi, Ego Raptor from Game Grumps."
Yeah, he did look like Aaron.
He's a rebel. That's his thing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense that like a teenager going through like in Japan going through that stuff would like do stuff with their hair like that. Like Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach is a great example. Like
yeah, that's why the show's called Bleach.
That's not his actual hair color.
It's like how it. Well, think of it. Shotaro, dead parents, lives with his aunt, has been begging this stranger for like 10 years, like for a decade of his life, wanting to be his assistant, and he keeps saying no. I would be rebellious too.
Yeah.
I want to experience character development.
So then like he's helping him out, and then like one time he's in like the agent the office, and like he like puts on one of like Narumi's hats, and he's like, yeah, not bad. And Narumi's just like, yeah, I'll let you know when you're ready to wear one of these fucking hats.
No hat for you.
Not while you first.
Not while you're still wearing shorts in my office.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like he just complained the most. He's like, "What's wearing shorts?"
No, it's not that I'm complaining about it. It's a specific choice, because like him wearing shorts while Narumi's way better dressed is to highlight the fact that he is a not yet developed character. It's to highlight his immaturity and his lack of experience. And
that's why I love, like, by the last time we saw Shotaro was like in like a Tyson film, and he just like showed up in like a full like white outfit with the hat and everything, and he transformed into fucking Kamen Rider Joker, and I was like Shotaro peaked, man. He finally became the badass man, like detective that he's dreamed about being.
It took me way too long to realize that you meant Tyson, because I thought I heard you say Tyson.
No, Tyson. Yeah,
I was like, what?
Yeah, Heisei versus Showa.
Yeah.
that's it.
So I guess we got confirmation now that the skull memory got destroyed
Yeah.
when he was saving Philip.
Yeah, he's helping Philip.
Yeah.
Also, we found, I don't know if, I can't remember if this was like explained in like Begins Night or even like Double itself, but like apparently Philip developed the Gaia memories.
That was the interpretation that Shotaro took after the conversation with him, but Philip never explicitly said, yes, I am the one creating the Gaia memories.
I feel like he helped design them.
I think the way that was supposed to work is the knowledge of the planet that Philip accessed through the Gaia library is where he pulled the data for that then was used to create the Gaia memories. So it's more like Philip is like a power battery that is part of the machine that creates the Gaia memories.
Yeah, because didn't he like fall into a pit or something, and that's how he got like the Gaia library in his brain?
I don't remember that part of his backstory.
Wait a minute.
When he was still like Raito.
Yeah, they didn't. That was the one part of his backstory they didn't get into much in this version.
Wait a minute. That's this like battery. It's the same shit with like Misora with the bottles. She'd go in like the thing to like help create the bottles.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Misora is just female Philip.
2 colors. Yeah, female Philip.
It's Philippe.
Philippe.
So yeah, so then we cut to like eventually like where like Begins Night happens, and so like obviously like Shotaro like is in the agency and he finds the suitcase with the double door. Also, like we like Narumi has a phone call with Shroud, and I'm pretty sure that is like Shroud's like VA. It sounded exactly like her.
Let's find out quickly. Oh, if I can actually remember her real name in the
Fumine. Sonozaki Fumine.
Oh, here we are.
The wife of the terror dopant.
Yep, that is her.
Nice.
Hell yeah, I knew it.
She did sound familiar,
like,
but
I was watching the movie. I was like, oh yeah, because like Shroud's like Philip's mom, and like Decker's just like he's like, well, we never got like actual confirmation that's Philip's mom. I'm like, but it's Philip's mom.
She's Sonozaki Fumine, and he's Raito Sonozaki. So yeah.
Also, freaking they had like Psycho's a big part of this, obviously, like the like taboo dopant.
Yep.
And like holy fuck, they make her busty in this movie.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm so sad that what I forget his real name, but Nazca. I'm so sad he wasn't anywhere here. Nobuhiko, was that his name?
Nobuhiko. That's it.
Was it? I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, Nobuhiko. Yeah.
Also, just looking at Shroud's VA.
Kirihiko. It's Kirihiko.
Oh, it was Kirihiko. I knew it.
She looks like what Philip's mother would look like.
Oh, 100%. I believe
it. Where's the green hair?
Shut up. So I love like me and Decker were like brain farting because like we see with the case and he's just like, wait, like did he find the lost driver? And then like we're thinking about it when we were like, no, it's the double driver. And me and Decker were like, oh,
the second
that makes more sense. It's the double driver.
I mean, A, we've seen him use the lost driver, so we know he's just got it on him. And B, the second I saw that case, I immediately flashed back to Double episode 1, seeing Philip open the case. I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking double driver.
Yeah, it's the double driver.
Oh yeah, because they didn't really get much into it until after the story and flashback. But I guess Shroud's original intention was to have Philip and Sokichi Narumi become Kamen Rider Double together.
Yeah, so I forgot that we got like Cyclone Skull like Kamen Rider Double, and like because I forgot that like they like when they released like the Blu-ray for this movie, like you could also get a renewal double Cyclone Skull figure art.
I'm so thankful that they actually bothered to just give us like a 20-second like here's what Kamen Rider Double Cyclone Skull would have looked like fighting. They absolutely did not have to do that. They could have fully just pulled a Cyclone Excel Extreme and just like silhouetted it. But no, they showed us Kamen Rider Double Cyclone Skull and it's fucking awesome.
It's beefy as shit too. Like, look at the chest. God damn.
He's got the ribs. He's got the jaw. He's got the scarf. It's awesome.
Just missing the hat.
Oh, could you fucking imagine if he had the hat? Why did he have the hat?
Because the horns.
Oh, he could have poked the horns through the hat.
Yeah, you can poke the horns to the hat. The hat will stay.
Damn it! Now I need fan art of this with the hat.
How about
Someone
figure?
chop the hat
how
on.
about the figure art?
There you go, close enough. Well, the horns are just gone from that one.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
that's
man!
So cool though. It's so cool. Yeah, so I like it. There's even like a point where like Narumi's just like he realizes like the double driver, and he's just like, do I have to like use it with this kid? Like, and he's like so like conflicted about it. He's like, I don't want to do that. He's like, I don't want to like jeopardize this teenage boy.
I don't want to be inside this teenage boy's mind. Oh, thank God you said.
Well, technically, it would be the teenage boy's mind being inside his body, unless they used Fang.
Yeah, I like we see all these like masquerade goons with like AK-47s. So it's like, yeah, you know they're bad guys because they're wielding AK-47s.
They're goons with guns.
So yeah, he obviously gets like he meets up with like Narumi because Narumi scoops him up, and he's like, the fuck are you doing here? And he's like, well, I traced all your steps and I found you here. And he's like, okay, I'll admit that's pretty impressive. It's like, okay. He sees the case. He's like, God damn it, why'd you bring the case?
Yeah, so it was interesting to get it like fully explained, where like apparently Shroud's intention was in fact for Sokichi to get to Philip and then, as we said, become double with him and use that to get out.
So then, does that mean that the reason why like Shroud gave like Ryu like the Excel driver and all this shit was to like pamper him to be the proper new compatible partner with Philip?
And B.
Yeah,
that feels like a backup
always
plan.
Just thought Shotaro was just like, no, he's not the perfect candidate to like be compatible with Philip, and then made this other guy. It's like, oh look, his family was killed by a fucking dope pot. Oh, I'll make him. Holy shit, that's fucking mind blowing. That's awesome. Double's so good.
So we get to see
So let's talk about
Sokichi
Ocean
fight.
for a bit.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, Oshima. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that was a new
exclusive
character.
Pretty dope too.
We eventually see him become the Ocean Dopant, which is a pretty lackluster design on its own until it becomes a giant fucking energy kraken.
No, I saw him transform with the Dopant, like with the memory, and I'm like, that's not what I was really expecting the Ocean Dopant to look like. And then he it turns into this like big super form, and I was like, that's what the Ocean Dopant should look like.
This guy can control water? Yep. Damn.
I also just love that at one point he fully volunteers the line, only one person is allowed to hit me, the director. Cool, so she abuses him and he's into it. Got it.
No, so I no joke, I think this guy was Psycho's fuck buddy.
His little bit, her bitch boy?
Yeah, before Kirihiko
Correct.
was a thing. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's interesting. Wow.
Psycho absolutely had a chain of fuck boys.
I mean, when you look at her, especially the anime form, holy shit, yeah, she can get any man she wants.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he's got nice little blue earrings with jewels on them.
I love that there were
for the rest of my life.
I love that there were I can't remember every single instance, but there were several instances where you see Psycho just effectively look to the camera and have one line of dialogue that fills in a gap of lore, oh, I can't do this until my body cooldown runs out, or oh, he must have done this. You know what I mean?
To see boobs jiggle when she lies down. I'm like, God damn it.
Just lie here and be sexy for 10 minutes.
But yeah, I really, really loved how like much they like nailed the scenery. Like when like we see like Narumi henching into Skull in front of like Shotaro for the first time. Like it's like, oh, that's the exact fucking room from like the live action version. I'm like, that's awesome.
It's him looking up through the gap in the piping and everything. It was framed exactly the same way. The attention to detail is pretty immaculate.
But yeah, so like the big question that was like on everyone's mind, like for like begins, it's like, okay, he was Kamen Rider Skull. Where the fuck was his lost driver and everything when like before he like he rescued Philip from like the pod? And it's like, oh, now we know what happened and why he didn't have his driver.
It broke.
It broke.
I guess you could say he lost the driver. Ah.
Oh. Yep. So I'm glad that was like a nice little explanation. So.
Yep.
So, sort of a continuity hiccup there, wasn't there? Fixed it.
It's okay. We fixed it. That's what I really admire about this movie. It hammers in the gaps in almost just about everything.
Yeah. So like Shotaro goes to like he meets up with Philip and like he like hates him like because Philip's being like a douchebag to him and he's just like fuck you. He's like, did you make these guy memories? You're the reason why all these dopebots around. Like fuck you. He's like,
yeah. Unfortunately, it's just a case of Philip is not good at being social or being able to explain things because he has not had a normal upbringing.
And he kicks him into a teleporter and it teleports him into like I guess like the Gaia library pod or something.
They mentioned it was the tower.
Okay.
Which is apparently just like the conduit he uses to access and like operate the machinery that makes the Gaia memories.
Now, what am I?
He was just 16 and some douchebag tossed me in this machine.
Oh my god!
I'm going Gaia.
Gonna catch him all because he's Rider Double. Rider Double.
Oh, the minute when the library theme kicked on, I melted again.
Oh, I swear to God, that's just like an injection of like dopamine every time I hear it. I'm like, yeah. But what was really cool is so in the live action show of like Double, every time he's in the Gaia library, it's just this big white like background. It's like the construct in the Matrix when like they load up all their like fucking shit, and it's just library. But in the anime, you can do a bit more with that, and so apparently on the like he's just in space or like some kind of spatial thing.
Because this is the knowledge of the planet, he is just like floating over the planet.
So I just made this is like kind of like a headcanon-y thing for me, but I feel like because the Earth's like below on the bottom of the Gaia like library, the white is just like the brightness of the sun in the background.
Oh, that's a fun,
sun like glaring in the back.
That's a fun interpretation,
right? So that's kind of how I like to interpret that. So, but yeah, it was just really cool. I was just like, that's a cool shot.
I wouldn't take that as my interpretation, but I understand where you're coming from with that. That's fun. That's respectable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he decides to look up. I guess like one of the first things he's like looking up for his own curiosity is like hard boiled.
Yeah, so like Shotaro insists that he's hard-boiled, but he's not acting hard-boiled, so Philip gets curious and starts Googling hard-boiled and just gets absolutely confused. He said he was hard-boiled, but he's a little bitch boy. I don't get it.
Yeah, he's like, he's not hard-boiled at all. He's like,
this motherfucker rolled up to me in shorts.
Fucking shorts. So then yeah, Narumi like limps his way over to him. And like he's like, well, the skull memory is like on its way out, like on its last legs, and so he decides to like inject it into the stream, and
he pulls
really
some
cool
like
effect where
I have no idea on what logic he predicated that this would work, but he just MacGyvers his fucking and just slams his Gaia memory into the tower, and this will send me into his fucking brain palace, and it just fucking works.
Yeah, but I loved the effect where the picture of like where like the sticker usually is on the memory, it's like an actual like screen like going by with like uploading like data, and then you just hear like
that was fascinating. Awesome. I'm just like, have these been screens on the Gaia memories all along?
Like imagine if like they went with that effect where like every time they activated, like you saw like the letter like make like a cool like motion or something like that. Or like
that would have made the Gaia Memory toys a shit ton way more expensive to produce, especially since there were so fucking many of them.
Well, you know what you could have done with that? You could have done like a holographic sticker where it does like the kind of like you rotate a certain way and it like moves like to a different effect.
That would have been actually not only really interesting, but would have really facilitated having Gaia memories be used in either slot of the double driver.
Yeah, and then of course you just hear Fumihiko just go Skull, 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 and I'm like Skull. Yeah, and I'm just hearing that. And I'm like, I have no complaints.
And then, like, as he's getting in, and it's like breaking down, and you hear it slow down, like Scholar. Cool, we're milking that one.
Oh no, the battery died because it was the last use of the Skull Gaia memory.
Yep, got to change those watch batteries.
So yeah, Gar showed like he was watching like the live action Begins Night, and he showed us posted a screenshot of like when like Narumi's like having his little like pep talk with Philip, and he's just like, this didn't age well, and I was just like, wait till you watch the movie version.
Wait, where is it? I'll grab it. Derp.
It didn't age well.
But speaking of things that didn't age well, Shotaro can't finish the story. Because you have to remember, this all started because he started talking to
Tokime.
Yeah.
Tokime.
He gets out what he needs to get out. I feel like he got the important bits out. But before we get to the end of the movie, one thing I really want to talk about, and I feel is the weakest part of not only this movie but the double story entirely, is actually Sokichi's death. This entire movie, this guy has been such a badass, and I feel like it's kind of disappointing that the way he gets murdered is just by some random, unhenshined randos with guns. And they really highlight it in this movie, because like in Begins Night, you don't even see their faces. It's just some dudes wielding pistols that shoot him. And then in this version, in the animated movie, they cut over to them, and there's just 4 dudes standing there looking smug because they murdered him. Just like, yep, we shot him. Fuck you. And I'm just like, this man who's been so badass this whole movie, who's been a superhero, who's been a Kamen Rider, who's done all this amazing shit, he's just gonna go out to normal gunshots.
No, and here's where I'm gonna blow your mind for a second with this. So, because this shows that like he's just like a regular man like everyone else is, and like as his song says, nobody's perfect. So I think the fact that he went out,
nobody's perfect.
I think the fact that he went out the way he did was like, yeah.
If you say badass, I will fucking kill you.
No. I know you fucking hate when I say that word.
If you say like badass, I will fucking kill you.
I like the way he went out because just that was it. Like he misinterpreted. He wasn't fully like at his best, especially in that moment, and he was vulnerable, and that's how he went. It
was the end of his story.
Yeah.
It's not just hilarious. It's not just the fact that he went out to normal gunshots. It's the fact that Shotaro would never ever truly avenge him. They would never find whoever the randos that shot him. He would sure, he went on to do great things, and that's great. But you have to really stop and think that like he never truly found who was responsible. Because like he was shot by 3 dudes, so it could have been any of the 3 of the 4 dudes who were standing there smug.
Oh, it's not a Joe Chill situation here. It's just.
Also, I think those guys died anyway because that whole fucking floor.
They probably died when the island went down.
Yeah, when the fucking henshin happens.
But I just think it would have been a lot. I'm talking about this now because we never talked about Begins Night on Castranger before, but I think it would have been a lot more interesting if Taboo had been the one to kill Sokichi, because then in the show we could have gotten this really cathartic moment when they defeat Taboo, and then Shotaro could have been like, I've avenged you.
No, I get it, but I think I really enjoy the way that just Narumi just died by gunshots, because it's like, whatever.
It's, it's the cruelest of fate. Like, even like we mentioned, he's like he was a Kamen Rider. He was like this all powerful hero for the town of Fuuto. Gets gunned down.
So yeah, obviously, like, with his dying breath, like, Shotaro's like trying to, like, be with him in his last moments, and like, so in like I rewatched like the opening of the first episode, like we all watched it, and just like you can kind of tell that, like, while he's like grabbing the hat to like put it on him, like that's when he's like telling him, he's like watch over him, like this kid, and like you're a man now, and he like puts the hat on him. But like obviously in the episode proper, you don't see him say that, but the way that Shotaro's looking at him while he's putting the hat on, obviously there's enough gap that he's actually probably saying his final words to him before he like dies.
So Kichi's line to Shotaro when he gives him the hat and tells him, become the man it looks good on. Oh, gut wrenching.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then like that's why like even like his VA, like Shotaro's VA in this, like even nailed that, like the oh yes son! Like when he like freaking loses him. And then yeah, we get like the whole sequence of like that, Taboo shows up, and then like out of like a giant fucking hole in the ground, and then like that's where we last see Narumi, is he just falls in this bottomless pit.
There was no body found.
No body.
No body salvaged. And then if the fucking helicopter starts shooting up the place, and here's another one of those moments I mentioned where Taboo specifically says, all right, just scare him a little bit. Don't actually shoot him dead until he lets go of the kid, which is a very interesting point for them to clarify. It's like, why didn't the helicopter kill Shotaro? Because they weren't trying to yet.
Mm-hmm. So then we get like a more kind of personal moment when like Philip opens the case with the double driver and the Gaia memories in it, and so like Shotaro just like looks immediately at the Joker Gaia memory without hesitation, and he just knew, like, he was just immediately drawn to it with like no hesitation.
Yeah, this is where they clarify that Shotaro had affinity for the Joker memory right from the jump, which is great.
I'm sitting here, like, I'm talking with like Decker, CO2, and like Tara's in the call with me when like we were watching, and I'm just like, does that mean technically we could have had like Philip be using like Joker, Metal, and Trigger, and Shotaro could have used Cyclone, Luna, and Heat? I'm like, I want to see that version.
Hard to say.
It was like a culling.
Yeah, and I'm looking at like Shotaro's like, yeah, I was drawn to the Joker like memory immediately. I'm like, gee, I wonder why. And because it fucking reminds you of the Skull memory that your mentor used.
Yeah.
Joker, the better Skull.
What I liked about this scene is during Shotaro's first conversations with Philip, he specifically calls him a devil for his involvement in the creation of the Gaia memories, which is amazing, because this fully explains why Philip says the line, "Wanna ride with the devil." That line always seemed to be kind of out of nowhere in the original, but now we have context on it, and it's beautiful. You called me a devil. Wanna ride along with the devil?
See, like, and that's why I think like the double head rider, he was just like he wanted to make Double this big fucking spectacle. He wanted to have all these ideas to do like this big grandiose story, but Toei just gave him all these limitations and restrictions, being like, yeah, we have to like sell toys and blah 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 blah.
I wouldn't say that.
I feel like it was the constraint was more about the fact that it was a 30-minute TV show. You know what I mean? We had to cram so much story into so much time.
Well, I wouldn't even say that either. I would say he wrote Double and enjoyed it. Took the time, and because think of it, this came out years after Double. He had time to think back on it.
Yeah.
And then just like, oh, I could have done this, or I could have done that. You know, I never properly explained like why there's no Skull memory anymore. So like, this is more of like a second draft idea of like, here's some things with some like more extra context.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really loved that after they become double, you hear Philip's voice out of one speaker and Shotaro's out of the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't really help because I only wear one earphone.
Skill issue.
That's a you problem.
It's not a me problem. I do it so that if someone's trying to talk to me, I can hear them.
If someone wants your attention, they can tap you on the shoulder.
Or text you.
No.
No. So yeah, we get the debut
after that happens, I kind of retroactively wish that would have been a thing in the double series. You know what I mean? It would have been cool if that was a consistent thing where Philip's voice was always on the left channel and Shotaro's was on the right.
Well, I mean, it's always really cool when Philip speaks, like you see like the red eye
light up,
and then but then doesn't for Shotaro because he's the body, so he's talking it. But yeah, so we get the proper debut of double Cyclone Joker, and of course, like just as it was in the show, in this it's fucking like dialed up to 11, and it's just so badass.
Yep.
And then of course it was like what? That's not the lost drive. This is like a double driver. I don't know.
Just cue Axel from Kingdom Hearts 2.
One bridge.
And then, of course, we get into the bit with Fang Joker.
Fang's got little booster rockets. I love it.
Yep.
And then, so he becomes Fang Joker. And so, okay, this is where I kind of had a problem. So, like, if you remember in the show, like, the Fang memory comes back into the fray, and, like, Shotaro, like, refuses to have Philip become Fang Joker again because he's like, I remember the last time we fucking used this thing and you went fucking berserk and you weren't yourself and you were out of control and it was aggravating me too, and I just don't want to go down that again. But it seemed like later on in like them using it for like the rest of this whole incident, Philip seemed pretty in control by the end.
There's one moment when they're on the Heart Splasher where Philip's like, oh, the destructive urges of the Fang memory are powerful. But I'm like, it didn't really seem to be much of a problem this whole fight.
Seemed pretty calm, dude.
I mean, there was probably some deleted audio afterwards after they defeat Ocean of Philip saying, I could probably go kill another person right now.
Like a murder eyes.
Like I could kill a man.
Yeah. I see them on the Hard Splasher, and I just wanted to like make the joke. Well, he can't use that unless he's in a Luda trigger forms. So.
I saw that the first time I watched this movie. I'm like, when did he have that? And it's like, he's always had that. I'm like, no, he had one that could fly. Yeah, that's what that is, you fucking genius.
Yeah, it's a jet ski.
I love that they're like, oh, this is double support vehicle, but they never really showed actually where it came from. The first time we see it, it just like comes out of the far away from underwater.
Oh, Shroud. Yeah, Shroud probably sent
presumably Shroud invented it, but they never... In a movie all about filling in the gaps in the lore and explaining shit, for that to go unexplained explicitly feels like
I think
9 out of 10.
I think it's just you gotta put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, we have to leave some of it for you to figure out yourself.
Oh yeah, like 2
Plus,
and 2
it's
together.
not exactly
Shroud,
the most important bit.
Shroud left her husband. This uber rich, stupid rich. Evil organization leader.
Terrifying even.
Yeah, terror. Oh.
Ooh.
Where it's like, she probably had money.
She took half his fortune in the divorce.
Yeah, took his half the money in the divorce.
So Kichi Narumi, they built you a lazy Susan. They're gonna talk.
So they defeat the Ocean Dopant. It's pretty cool, and then Psycho's pretty upset that her fuckboy is gone. So,
but it's fine because she met Kirihiko next day.
Yeah, but then also murdered him and took his fucking memory.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a Red Nazca fan.
I like blue. Shocking nobody.
No.
But real quick regarding the fight with the Ocean Dopant, Q melting at a song Q number 3 as they kick on the fucking double WBX theme song during the battle.
Hell yeah. Mwah. Mwah.
That's the good
Chef's
shit,
kiss.
and it's the original version
Cherry on
too,
top.
not any of the ones from Fuuto PI.
Because I'm watching with the subs, and like I see like the girls the girl singing is like highlighted in green, and then the male singer's highlighted in purple. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, I noticed that like when Fang Joker finishes off the monster, it wasn't even a maximum drive. He just like does what looks like Fang Strizer, but it's not actually a maximum drive, which felt like a weird choice.
No, because they didn't name it yet. Because they didn't name it Fang Strizer until like the in the show when they did it.
No, but he didn't even like do the motion to activate it.
Oh,
Like you gotta like ping the thing on the Fang memory 3 times. Did they?
Oh, yeah. Apparently,
I must have been looking away when they did that. I don't remember hearing the sound.
They didn't, so they didn't. And they didn't name it because they didn't name it the Fang Strizer until like in the show.
I definitely did not hear the maximum drive sound.
I'll have to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
So then we come back to like reality or whatever, and like Philip shows up because like Shotaro.
Not reality, present day.
Present day, whatever. You know what I mean.
Before that, real quick, second instance of this character's hair is suddenly a different color. We see Ryubi and Wakana, whose hair is now pink.
Wakana, I did not recognize at all. I was like, that doesn't look like
because
you.
her hair's different.
Who's that again?
The other
that
sister.
Was Clay Doll.
Yeah.
Mao's VA.
Yeah.
Gokai Yellow.
Oh yeah, that was Gokai Yellow. That's right.
Was that?
Yeah. Apparently for this movie, she voices.
She was voicing Wakana. I was like, I thought you were saying that she was played by Mao in double. I'm like, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, we cut to present day, and like Philip shows up, and he's like Shotaro fell asleep on what's her face?
She got drunk.
Yeah,
he got drunk. Tokime.
He was drinking alcohol while telling the story, or at least beforehand. So he just passes out.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain just thinking about how you have scenes with the villains talking and all that, and my brain just goes to Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z Bridge. How you know about the parts that you weren't there for?
They said at the beginning of the movie, he said that this was a composition of what he was there for, what Philip told him, and conjecture. He did specify that.
And Philip's like, let me tell you what really happened.
And her Giga Blasters were really jiggling. Shotaro, I really don't want to hear about this part. No, you gotta listen, all right?
No, so we were talking about when we were watching it last night, and it's just like I was like, did those two end up like banging? And apparently, yeah, they end up banging each other.
They.
God, I hope so.
Well, they fucking.
Oh, he maximum drived in her.
He became a real man that night.
Damn.
He's definitely hard boiled that night.
Do you think he had the fedora on?
No.
The fedora stays on during sex.
He put Narumi's fedora on, and he's just like,
"This is for you, Oya-san.
It's for you, Chief."
Also, this movie teased that her monster form being the Joker. Freaking dope on.
Oh yeah,
that was a cool suit to see.
Also, I forgot that like Philip like adopted like Mick.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, he has the cat.
Speaking of Mick, yeah, there's a scene with like the villains from Fuuto PI like analyzing everything, and I just love that they have like shots of all the Sonozaki family, and they specifically have an entry for the cat.
It's like the cat. It's like the cat from Sword Art Online Bridge. Meow. Holy shit! You can all see that too.
Don Fluffles.
So yeah, so they're just like they're all like, well, what's ahead now? Well, season 2 if it gets greenlit.
It's probably not gonna happen.
Oh, we'll see. If the Blu-ray sales for this movie did well, they'll make a season 2.
I like that they mentioned that like when they during this like whole recap bit at the end, they specified that Cyclone Joker Extreme in the series only worked because it was Shotaro and Joker. If Cyclone Skull had happened as intended, they probably would not have been able to achieve the extreme form.
No, because it's like Philip and Shotaro are actually like the best partners possible.
Yeah.
Because they got the heart. Love it.
And then we get Philip mentioning to Tokime, and we called it Begins Naito.
Begins Naito. I mean, that's such a sick title.
Chills. The absolute cinema.
Yeah.
What do you call? What happened after you defeated your father? We called that family reunion special. Now let me tell you about the guy that had cards that split me and Shotaro open, and we became Cyclone, Joker.
But yeah, so that was Fuuto PI, the portrait of Kamen Rider Skull.
Oh my god, the fucking post-credits bit.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
This just is
like,
completely throwaway scene.
Do this.
No.
He's like, no, my god.
It's so Kichi absolutely soul reading this shit out of Shotaro. So I looked into a crystal ball and predicted your future, and here are all of your character flaws. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, that's what he kind of ended up being.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible.
But yeah, this was a really, really good movie, really well animated, and it just makes me appreciate Double even more than I already did, because like Double's a fantastic
now
show.
It
actually really motivates me to rewatch it.
Now I appreciate Double twice as much.
Yeah, for real.
Now.
Toei, where's my official translation of Fuuto PI? Like the manga.
Yeah, for real.
That I would like if we don't get a season 2, because this is still new. The movie still like came out March of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Should we name the episode? Should we name the episode Double Double?
Yes.
Double.
Just a Timmy's cup, but green and purple.
No, it's Kamen Rider Double holding a coffee cup. That's a double. Holding a double.
Oh god.
It restarted translation after the end. It's on. I tried to find any fan translations, couldn't find it. Who knows? Maybe if Tojima wants to become a Kamen Rider, does well enough, because we know that's getting an English dub. Maybe it'll and we know Toei wants to push Kamen Rider more into the West. Maybe they'll do a thing where it's like, here's Kamen Rider Double on Blu-ray, here's the movies, and you know what? Here's Fuuto PI with an English dub. But we know the manga's ending next year, right?
I guess so.
We brought it up in news mode like a month or so back, like it's entering its like final arc or something.
Oh yeah. All right. But yeah, so that was Portrait of Kamen Rider Skull. Very, very good movie. Super great for people who already like Double. And honestly, if you haven't watched any of Kamen Rider Double, it's not the worst way to get into the series. It is chronologically what happens first.
Yep.
So yeah, absolute recommend.
Now to go hunt down SH Figure Arts Senchoku Seiho Kamen Rider Skull.
Oh, God.
It's so stupidly expensive.
Yeah. I bet.
Very much so.
All right.
None of you are perfect.
Okay. All right. Well, that is Castranger for the week. Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger. Next week, I believe Lane is taking next week off. So in that case, Gar and I are going to be talking about the Red Ranger Becomes an Adventure in Another World anime, episode 1.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My work's like, oh, we want to appreciate you guys, so we're taking out for a free dinner to the Mandarin. And I was like, well, I'm not saying no to the Mandarin.
And you appreciate me on a more convenient day.
So yeah, we were going to talk about the Black Sun finale.
I can't miss that though.
But since Lane has been there more than I have,
yeah, for real. The
whole time. To be done.
It
can't wait to be Black done.
My Black done. My Black done.
God, what were we
Finally-
talking about after
finally
Black
it is
Sun?
over.
The original Black.
Oh boy.
So I thought, well, what's one thing that Ichi and I can both like? And I already asked Lane if it was all right, and it's like, so we're talking about the Red Ranger, or the first episode of the Red Ranger Isekai.
Yeah, I already finished the whole season.
It
That
was
show
either-
was great.
It was either that or Voltron. So, but I thought this is more up our alley.
Yeah. All right. I would like to shout out our currently active patrons. That includes Blaze, Armorhide, Midas the Fool, Vega Spare, Locke, and whatever. Thank you very much for supporting what we do. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store, all of our cool shit. Let us know what you thought of these episodes and the movie in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. Thank you for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Stay perfect.